Welcome to a brand new episode of Nonsensical Nonsense. How y'all doing tonight? Welcome. Hopefully you're having a good week so far. 'Tis Wednesday, hump day. We're almost there. But if you guys could be so kind, go and get this shit out of the way and we'll bring the gentleman up. Right? If you guys aren't already, go ahead and check us out on all social media at Nonsensical Nonsense on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Also, if you haven't already, download the Haps app, give us a follow, and join us live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday night right here on Haps. You can hang out in the chatters box with us. Fantastic. And you can also get every single episode of the podcast on Spotify and everywhere and anywhere you get your podcast fixings and all that fun jazz at Nonsensical Nonsense. You can always email us if you'd like at Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast at gmail.com. There we go. Lord almighty, that was hard to get out. And we do have merch at teespring.com/nonsensical nonsense. Go ahead, check us out on all those places. Give us a follow, give us a like, and most importantly, if you'd be so kind, definitely give us a share. That would be amazing and fantastic all at the same time. We're going to get ready to bring the boys up. As I said, I'm Glick. I host this chicken fuckery known as Nonsensical Nonsense. We've got
chicken fuckery. That's a new one.
The voice you just heard. That is Wee Man, our own Wee Man, if you will. Jeffrey.
Wow.
Your hair today, that's nice.
I
didn't mean to bring you up, man. I know you're on the way home.
No, you good. I just didn't want to mess nothing up. I'm picking up some Zaxby's and I'm going to be at the house. He just got out of martial arts class, so I apologize for that.
Nice.
I'm a white belt.
What's going on, Debbie? Any other gentleman you just heard?
Nice. Congrats, buddy.
Is Tony D. He's with us
I'm a beginner.
every week, every episode.
Right. Everybody's got to start somewhere.
Congratulations on the belt, Jason. That's awesome.
Oh, I meant to tell. Oh, I forgot. I got a message to send you later. Let me get my ass to the house.
That reminds me. Chris, don't forget to remind me to remind you about that thing you wanted to bring up.
Yeah.
Jeffrey, don't let me forget later on in the show to remind me about the two topics I wanted to bring up.
I had to give you some smart assery yesterday when you sent me that message because you closed my out of being able to remind you right there on the spot. So I found a workaround in the loophole, and I was able to use said loophole, and I laughed my ass off at your response.
I know, trust me, I know what I need to do to get you under control. I have learned.
It did work though, because I got that gift of you. Oh, Lord Almighty.
Because you don't listen. You just don't listen. I know we just started the show, and I apologize, but I literally just ran in the door. I was not going to go DoorDash today, but about 4:30ish, they popped up and it was like a $4 bonus for every delivery, and I'm like, I could be back by 5:30, you know.
I get it.
So I mean, I went out for about 45 minutes and made $30. So
nice. Hey, that's
so, good. And then I had to stop and get something to eat, which I'll scarf it down some on break and stuff like that. I won't just sit up here on my mic going, nom, 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 nom.
No, I literally
will. Damn that.
Yeah, we know you will.
The hell with y'all. Oh, y'all.
I belch. Tony eats on camera, all loud as hell in his microphone, and Jeff looks like a serial killer.
Jeff talks shit. Damn right. What's up, Sadie? How you doing, lady?
Oh man, it's been a week, boys.
I agree. It has been a week. It's been a while. Since,
you know what, Glick? I tell you what. Once I get to the house, you can broadcast while you're door dashing because somebody will be. Well, Jeff's stationary. While everybody's out in the fight, he could have started the episode. He could have still been making your money while we were doing this. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm not gonna do that during the show. No, I ain't gonna do that during the show.
Oh, you made $30. Wait. You made $30 in 45 minutes. means you was making over $30 an hour. I'm gonna need you to get the fuck back on the road, son.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
let me do the show while we're doing dashing. Yeah, so anyways, I was
Give me a
reading in
second. Let me
sports
run out
today.
of the car
Hold on a
real
second, I
quick.
gotta run
Let
into
me just
McDonald's. I'll
stare
be
at
right
Chris's car seat
Man,
for
please.
45
All you
minutes.
gotta do is turn your camera off. We know what the fuck it is. I'm about to be at the house.
back.
Jeff's at the house. I don't see the damn problem.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
I mean,
it's
that
been a hot minute since I've grabbed a six pack for the Wednesday night show. But I grabbed one for the night show. It has been a long week at work this
I'm
week, but
ready. I'm ready.
I'm hoping I need you guys, Tony. I know you're the praying type, so there might be a new opportunity coming my way. Hopefully, so do some praying.
Oh, really? Can you
Yeah.
divulge
Oof.
what said opportunity is, or no?
Not
You
really.
don't want to count your chickens. I understand that.
Yeah, don't count your chickens for your hatch. Yeah. I hope you get it, man.
I might be joining. Well, I mean, I guess I can tell you guys. It's no big deal. Got an offer to join that the Down Under Chippendales out in Vegas.
You
So
fucking lie like a
I,
goddamn broke dick dog on a run. Jesus.
I had your full attention.
Sorry,
You
Jason.
were.
I cursed.
I had your
I know
full
Jason's
attention.
listening. My bad.
I had both y'all's full damn attention. You're like right on the edge of your seat, listening, like, what's going on? No, I did get an interesting email today, so I don't want to go into it too much or anything like that. But hopefully, it might be
You're not supposed to. You're not supposed
one
to.
of those
So good
rare,
luck with it.
unexpected
Congratulations on that.
blessings, I guess
Yeah.
you could say. So
Progression.
fingers crossed.
That's
Hey,
progression.
hey, I get it, man.
It's a progression. Plain and simple.
I I have my boss linked all our accounts to LinkedIn, and I get job offers daily, and I'm like,
Oh,
nope,
excuse me.
still make more money. Never mind.
I'm still here,
They,
gentlemen.
a lot of people
Just,
won't, they won't match mine. They won't match what I'm making either. I got offered to
Yeah,
go overseas and contract. I said, I'm not doing that now. I
no,
want to go
they don't
overseas.
they don't pay
I
enough.
can
There's
go work
nothing
at
over there I need
McDonald's
to go
and
back and get.
I can damn near go work at McDonald's and make more than I make right now.
We got Wendy.
No, we don't.
Especially after you factor in taxes and all the other crap
See,
that I have to pay.
that's the issue I'm worried about. Is my taxes are actually not terrible because I file in Florida, so I have no state tax.
Wow. Oh yeah, that's right. Are you using your parents' address?
Yeah, I'm using my parents' address in Florida, so I don't have to pay state tax. I'm smart. The one
Seeing
smart
it on
thing
the
I ever
internet,
did.
that ain't too smart.
Well, no, but I mean, it all comes down to my checks are sent to my parents in Florida. So, and I had
Right.
to have an address for them to be sent to. So I have to file in Florida anyways, whether they had state tax or not. It's 6 of 1.
Right.
So
Gotcha.
I just got lucky that my parents moved to Florida and not California. Because then I'd just be like, oh,
Agreed.
I'm not filing ever. Come get me. Because the state tax in California is almost more than I make.
Insanity.
Yeah. Anybody that
It's
still live in
insanity in
California,
We
California.
couldn't go to California
either.
because they don't do the pool noodle parties in California like they do in Florida that your mom and dad love so
Oh,
much.
for love's sake.
Yeah, shit. You got issues, dude.
Wow.
I don't have. You're just out
I'll tell you
figuring
what.
it out.
I'll tell you what. After the past 2 weeks, Chris, you've been on the podcast with me since the beginning. How often do I drink on the show?
I can count on one hand how many times you drank on the show up until recently.
This was full 2 weeks ago.
Damn,
I'm
2 weeks ago,
rubbing
why
it
ain't it
again
empty?
tonight.
Why aren't you on another new bottle?
Because I'm not you. I'm not a big drinker in the first place. But right now is just.
I feel like you're trying to say something.
Yeah, I'm calling you an alcoholic, and not so many words.
No,
You know what? I won't call
I
you
am
an
not an
alcoholic.
alcoholic. First
I'm
and
not
foremost.
calling you an alcoholic. That's disrespectful. I'm gonna just call you a lush.
All the best. Thank you, Sadie. Appreciate that.
I'll just call
Yeah,
you
no,
a
hopefully.
lush.
Let's just say I can put them down. I
Yeah,
can tip
well,
them back and put them down.
I'll tell you what. Saturday's after show. For those who haven't seen it, I'm sorry, but Chris, you were slurring your words, going, "I'm not drunk."
Yeah.
I wasn't drunk. I
No, but
was
you were slurring.
I was feeling damn good though. I drank
Yeah, I
20
bet you
fucking
were.
beers unexpectedly.
I drank half of this bottle.
My damn plate.
God damn it! Fucking bite me, you bastard.
I didn't plan on drinking that much, but I did. I was still up Sunday morning ignoring you fuckers at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh, Tony,
You
when you get a
talkative
chance,
ass.
send me that email from
Well, Tony said once he got home, he's got something to tell us.
Yeah, I got a message for that. I'm not gonna say it.
I assumed you were busy. It's not a huge big deal. I just want to get that out there because of the simple fact. And I'll talk to you about it later. I'll talk to you about it later.
Well, boys, and
And that was recorded, just so you know. So Mr. quite a few messages.
Right.
I mean, that was
yeah, I think we're getting the echo on Tony's end.
Yeah, it's Tony's end. He's not got his headphones in yet. He just got back. Give him time, Sadie.
I'm about to.
Once he gets all set up, I didn't mean to bring him up. I knew he was driving home. It was an accident, but
Yeah. I don't think Tony did it on purpose. You know, it's not something that Tony would do. It all comes down to.
Oh, no.
We understand he's got stuff to do before the show. He's got to be the.
no,
dad.
it was no. I ain't worried about it. It was 100% on me. I just hit the wrong button because you guys were flip flop. We're from where you're normally at. So plus, I was rushing, and I did happen to get the show started on time. Like I was just rushing. Like I was literally during the intro music, my fucking speaker died, and I was trying to change, and I was trying to get stuff set up. Now Tony's green.
I had just enough time. Tony switch out. He's switching out from his
I'm
phone
bringing
to his
him.
laptop. No, I.
Oh shit! Which one's your laptop, Tony?
That one.
What in the world?
I literally got done and I, you know, you were on time, but I caught the last 30 seconds of the intro and your little speech because I was getting out of the shower and putting clothes on.
Dad, knock.
Who's there?
Joe.
Joe who?
Joe Mama.
You stupid.
Joe Mama.
Wait. And then he dabbed on me.
I heard one the other day. What was it? Oh my gosh. Billy, what's his name? Billy what's the guy from Boondock Saints? He plays the dad. Conley.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, so like I can't think of his name.
He told a joke on Facebook the other day. It was like in an interview, and he was like, "It's not dirty, don't worry," because he's kind of a dirty comic. And I heard it, and I laughed my ass off for 20 minutes, and I cannot remember the joke. It's pissing me off. But it's a real simple joke like that. And I was like,
Oh, cool story, bro.
I know, right? And it's bothering me. I have to look it up. Let me see if I can find it.
Page build authority.
What is his
I
name?
was getting ready to say something I totally forgot.
It's Connolly. Yeah.
You know what? I had those two damn topics I wanted to talk about,
Yeah, go ahead, bring him up.
and I can't remember what they were.
Nice. So I did my part. I reminded you.
One was,
Sorry.
oh shit, I should have.
He is getting up there in
saved it,
age,
and
boys.
I thought I did. Shit.
That's what I'm about to say. I thought I saved that video and I could not find it. I can't believe I'm not on this cat.
Oh, there's one of them.
Who we got in the house?
Oh, speaking of stand-up comedians, I was listening to Christopher Titus today.
It really is, Sadie. Now I'm racking my
He-
brains trying to think of.
He is so damn funny. Oh man, he had me in stitches today. He was talking about kids and how it's like having a kid is like, what was it? He said, it's like owning a broken computer. You constantly keep uploading data, and you keep
Yeah.
getting error messages. You like wash your hands, error. Wash your
Yeah.
hands, error. And I was like, you know what? This motherfucker's right.
Said he ain't been
I
all week. I
lost
ain't
it.
gonna lie. I ain't go
But
today either.
if check him out on he's got uh, parts of his stand up anyways on Spotify, and I had it on while I was sending emails today. I lost it. I was laughing. It kept me in a good mood
I am
because
going tomorrow, just for the record. I will be at work tomorrow.
oh, you are going back.
I was a little awkward, yeah. Didn't feel the energy today. I'm
Well, you
going
got them
tomorrow.
allergies. You got allergies or what? What is
I
it
got
like?
allergies. I'm still reading up on everything long haul and post COVID. I'm reading all that shit. They got a new variant too.
Yeah, it's called the common cold.
No, it's called SE. It's silly.
Well,
Oh,
like
so
yeah, go ahead.
enough with the variants, enough with the COVID. It's so oversaturated in the news and everything else. It's
Well,
we get it.
anymore? Yeah, exactly. Anymore,
Not
it's
you, Tony. I'm just saying in
No,
general.
you
no in
good.
general
You
no.
good. That's why I was just quick and done.
Yeah, we were just kind of vamping while you were
I'm
trying to remember what you
I'm
were
just
talking
like,
about.
Over it.
okay, we get updates every day at work, and it's just like, shut
Ain't
this
nothing to
bitch
talk
down
about.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me
Just shut
take a read
everything
along.
down.
It's
Yeah,
Shut
shut
it
because
this
it worked
shit
down.
down.
so well the
Well,
first time.
I guess
I mean, that's why
I
I
think what
have a
they said.
job.
I guess what they said
Let's be
before
honest.
when everything shut down at the school and everything like that, you worked a week and then you were off 3 weeks, and it was all paid.
Work a week, off a week.
You were off.
Work
I think they
one
said
week
3 weeks
off, 3 weeks.
because
Man,
they
Still
ran a
remote.
that
rotation.
sounds like a
They ran a
that sounds like
rotation, and
a
all you
hell.
were doing was building inspections. You were just walking buildings because nobody was there.
How much
A
you make
break
doing?
in
So
the
they'd
day.
only they would only run like a 5 or 6 man crew for the entire campus.
That was before Chris started working there.
That was before I started.
Right.
That's why I said bring it back and shut shit down again, boys.
Shut it down. But you know what?
Go down. I'm coming to
I'm with
Cincinnati
you.
for three
Shut it
weeks.
down again because that'll expand my job for another 5 years. You
She'd be
know?
after the fourth day. She'd be like, "Don't you gotta go back to
Get the hell up out of
work
here.
or something? Don't you
Shouldn't
have
you go
anywhere
home
else to
already?
be? Aren't you
Nope, I
late
just
for
got paid
anything?"
too.
Damn,
Oh, hey, that once again,
that
Is she
sucks.
better?
That
just tested
She getting better?
negative again. Washing out 5 days after testing positive. Damn, that sucks.
I have been very lucky. I have not had it,
Yes,
and
she
I
has.
have not
I
changed
don't know if you've
anything
seen the
about my
thing.
life.
I don't know if you've seen the thing on TikTok. It says if you haven't caught any variant yet, that just means you have no friends. And I was like, damn, you got a point.
I'm
The only
immune
reason
to it.
I caught it at all was because my wife was out all the time and she caught it and I came home. She came home and I was like, I want that natural immunity. Come here.
Yeah, but I was working when it started. I was working at a big DC at
Right?
Abercrombie. Then I was driving truck during it, and I was all I was in truck stops. I was all over the place.
Right.
It's not like I was
And
just
truck stops are the cleanest places on the planet. Let me tell you.
well, well, and
I've
then
seen,
like the stores that I delivered
I've
to
seen
were all in
outhouses
Podunk.
cleaner.
Yeah, yeah. And, the stores that I was delivering to were all in Podunk, Ohio. So
Right.
you ain't telling any of them country bumpkins to wear a mask. Ain't none of
Oh
them
hell no.
was
They'll
wearing them.
sock you in the mouth
I
and
wasn't
just
wearing
leave.
mine. I mean, my company was like, "Don't need a fucking mask.
Which
Throw
is
that
how
shit away."
I literally carry my mask in my pocket until I have to walk into a store. Then I'm like, ah. And the second I open the door, I'm ripping it off.
Yeah.
And I've
That's
done
a lot of
that
people
since
doing.
day one.
You don't want
And
it.
if anybody gives me shit, I'm like, I just sit there and I look at them and I go, bah, bah, bah. Sheep go away. The looks people give me when I start.
Well, in other news,
Sheep
tomorrow
go.
is opening day for baseball. Who's excited?
Is it
This guy
really?
is.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have known that unless you told
I
me.
thought they was already
Much like
playing.
me.
Tony's not because he's still a Mets fan.
And
No, but it's like
I had to break out the old school
and
jersey for tonight.
correct me if I'm
I had to go the
wrong.
way of Tony and get the old school jersey out.
Correct me
My
if I'm
Chris
wrong.
Sabo
They're doing
jersey.
like preseason now, right?
yeah, it's preseason now.
Yeah, they've been doing preseason.
Okay.
And the scores have been stupid in the exhibition games. I've seen somebody. I think last week. I think Cleveland put 25 up on like Houston or some shit. 25 to like 5. Scores are
Yeah,
stupid.
but
15 points,
I mean,
10
wouldn't it
points,
make more
12
sense?
points.
Wouldn't it make more sense to, and this is of a non-sports guy, wouldn't it make more sense to during preseason play like shit on purpose so that you can be the Cinderella story for
You,
the
you,
full season?
no, because the preseason stuff don't matter. It doesn't
That's
matter
what
how
I'm
good or
saying.
bad you play.
But don't they kind of do like I'm sure somebody somewhere is doing a ranking based on preseason.
Well, yeah, I mean you have your preseason rankings and then you have and then stuff like that, but that's even out before spring training and shit. They already started putting out the football rankings for this year,
Oh well, there you go.
and they're still.
Because I mean that would just be like, look, boys, let's be the Cinderella story this year. Let's miss every grounder. Let's strike everybody get a strikeout. All that shit.
Yeah, but
So
there's
we are the
But you also
Cinderella
have to
story when we go full
Like
blitz.
But you also have to
170
remember.
games. Yeah. Baseball
You
don't
also
matter
have to
if
remember,
that's
much like football, your starters and your superstars aren't playing during the exhibition games for the most part.
Oh,
It's
no,
it's
but
your
yeah,
it's
'cause you
your
don't want
it's
to get
your
hurt.
it's your farm league guys and the guys
Uh-huh.
that they've drafted or that they just brought up from the minors and stuff like that, so they get a feel for the majors and shit like that. So yeah, it's the
Well,
same thing in football. Your starters typically don't play until week 3, maybe 3 before the preseason. And
yeah,
even then,
because if
they're
you're
limited
paid
capacity when they
if
do
you're
play.
paid to be a pro athlete, and this is just my opinion, if you're paid to be a pro athlete, your job is to play the game. And if it was me, now I'm
Well,
not the most athletic motherfucker, but if it was me as a pro sport, I would be in every game
well,
Well,
yeah.
because
Well,
I
I mean,
love being.
that's like in the NFL. They want to expand the season. They've been wanting to expand the season for a while.
Yeah,
They
well,
just
if you
did
spend
this
that
year,
much on a
but
player,
the football players are whining and crying and pissing and moaning. We don't want to play 20 weeks because of injury. Meanwhile, you got hockey players that are playing 973,000 games a season, 6 to 7 games a week, and
and yeah,
that's
and they
just
get
as
hit
physical,
just as
if
hard as
not more
football
physical.
players.
Yeah,
Yeah, they get hit harder, if not
and they get punched in the
as
mouth if
hard,
they
if not
step out of
harder.
line.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, go get in your Ferrari and cry, you bitch. I'm sorry, but that's I think that's why I'm not into sports so much is because you get these players that bitch and moan about all this stuff. I'm like, dude, you're driving a Ferrari. You live in a big fuck off house. I'm sitting in my 1932 Honda, going, this bitch won't start today. Fuck you. And I'm supposed to root you on? Fuck you. You should be rooting me on.
I think they should let baseball players take steroids. It would make the game funner.
I think so too.
take it for a couple.
Well,
You get hurt, I'm not mad because they got stuff to take to heal faster. I understand that.
yeah.
I'm only mad if it fucks up my fantasy league.
You gonna be mad.
What?
We being legal.
Have you not learned anything about me in 25 years, Jeffrey? I'm very competitive.
I'm still complexed on how overexcited the two of you get over wrestling, which is like me getting excited over like
Okay, we
fucking.
can talk about that. Let's talk about that.
Well, but look at
No,
how
but-
excited you get
I mean-
about. Look at how excited you get about a damn
a car.
truck simulator game.
No,
that
I
you like
totally get
playing.
it. I totally get it. You know what? Once
Everybody
again,
has their thing.
Yeah, everybody has their thing, but for something that, and I'm not saying it's fake as in everything is staged. No, it's not. Loyal. But the problem I have with wrestling, it's
But there's so much
45 minutes
humanity.
of talking, 30 seconds of actual wrestling.
No, Not
Well,
WrestleMania.
no, and
WrestleMania.
that's not necessarily true. But that's what makes
I mean,
wrestling
I haven't
good
watched it in
is the
years, so
dialogue and the story. I could care less about 90% of the matches. I like this. I like this, the dialogue and the story that leads up to the
and this
matches.
is what surprises me that you don't watch reality TV because
Anymore.
I mean, wrestling is reality TV basically, and,
Anymore.
and it's it is
To a
it is
certain
in its
degree, but
in its basic format. We'll put it that way.
in a
It's not
certain
what it was
degree
in
it
the 90s.
is. But
It's not what it was in the 90s.
Agreed, which is what I saw.
it's
I know what
just
you're talking about, too.
reality TV, man. I don't know, man. It's just that's too fake. You know what I
Reality
mean?
TV is
Well,
Like,
I
old.
mean, certain
It's old.
shows, certain shows. I don't know if you've seen the show I can't remember. It's on Netflix. It's a logging show. Like
is it
it's like
a log trucking show?
no, it's like loggers out in the fucking woods cutting down fucking trees.
Yeah,
And you know,
everything. That's the thing about those reality shows. Everything is so staged and so, and I know wrestling is too, but it's like it's cheesy staged. Like
yeah.
it's like
Well,
watching the Power
as
Rangers
Tony
back in the
said,
day. Oh my
back in the
God,
'90s,
I
yeah,
can't believe I
back in the
accidentally cut
'90s,
down the
I
400
think
trees that I wasn't supposed to.
I think if you actually did a reality
It's
show,
morning time.
I think if you actually did a reality show nowadays that you didn't mess with something like, oh, let's give them a left hook here so they have something to bitch about. If you didn't do that, it would be almost more compelling
you,
than
you want to know
than
the best reality
the
show
shit
you
it
can
is on.
find that you can watch and listen to? Nonsensical Nonsense.
Nonsensical Nonsense podcast. That's right.
Yeah, Nonsensical Nonsense podcast on Haps. You can watch us live on Haps, YouTube, Facebook,
Acting like
Twitch,
Power
and then you can
Rangers.
listen to us whenever you want on Spotify and anywhere you get your podcast and jollies at. We are the best ultimate reality show.
Yeah.
As Tony said, we're real talk.
Yeah.
As he was scaring everybody off in that Twitter space last night. It's man talk. And there's like 27 women in there, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Skrrr!" And then
Well,
none of us
the
watch
funny
it.
thing is like I was sitting
We're
there.
real, we're men.
I had finished work, and the notification popped up
Baseball. I
on
love
my
baseball
phone.
stat.
The notification popped up on my phone, and it looked like
Hey, Tina.
in the notification, I didn't really look at it
See you
until I
guys
actually
coming in
clicked on
strong.
it. But it looked like Tony was sending a Snapchat, and I was like, "Oh, let's see what he said." And it brings me to this, and I'm like, "Oh, wait, he's talking. Oh, cool. I'll join in."
I just listened. I was then
I, you did.
there
I
was
was,
no.
I was expecting you to have words, and I was like, "Is his mic on? What's up?"
Well, my mic was on, but I mean, it was one of those things, man.
I can hear your
And,
bass.
I've played with the Twitter Spaces a while back, a few months ago. I was on there and played around with it and got into a couple of lobbies. The problem is when you have 10, 12 people all with their mics on at the same time,
Yeah.
nobody's going to get a word in edgewise unless you just start walking all over people. So I
Yeah.
was just kind of, I was listening, and if the opportunity was there, then I would say something. But you know, and then Mike left, and then Tony had an issue, and I kind of listened for a few more minutes while I was working on podcast stuff and this, that, and the other thing, and then I was like, I gotta go to bed. Jesus Christ. So, but it's a cool concept. Spaces is like I said, I
Well,
was played around.
now
I played.
that now that Elon's bought so much stock, like it's going to be a whole different ballgame, I think, on Twitter.
It's Periscope. That's all it is.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, and as Periscope was Twitter was owned by Twitter.
Exactly. That's all it is.
So
Periscope.
and some of the and you know, I'm sorry, I know Sadie was in there last night. Joy was in there. I do know Joy,
so.
and I think there might have been a couple, like one other person in there that I knew outside of you and Michael. But it's the same exact people that were on Periscope are still on Twitter. Now they're going to have the same platform, or a platform similar to what they had before, and they're
That's
going
what
to
they
go back to
want.
doing the same
That's what
exact
they
dumb
wanted.
shit.
That's what they missed. I agree. That's what they want. That's what they missed. I agree.
Yep.
I agree.
So
I'm
it's
like,
hard to get behind it. It's a cool feature. I do like it. Like I said, I was on there a few months back, and I actually got into a couple groups of different podcasters, different not only podcasters but musicians and comedians and actors as well. Like
Oh,
people
okay.
that are up and coming and stuff like that. And got to have some really cool conversations. But once you get so many people that are with the mics on in a room, it's chaos. And
It
much
gets
like
yeah.
you and I had when we first started with our first couple episodes on here, when you can't see people and you try to
You
bring
don't
people
know
up,
when
if you
somebody's
can't
about
see
to talk.
them, yeah, you can't get those you can't get those cues. And yeah, I know that, like you can put the hand. I don't even know how you do that, but you can like raise your hand if you got something to say. But unless somebody's actually paying attention to that, then you're not going to see it. And
Yeah,
because your
Inside
phone
that
baseball.
screen
was
can lock,
Yes.
yeah,
that
and you can
was
still listen
that
and
was one of
talk.
the
So
issues we had with episode 1 and 2 of the fact we couldn't see the cues, and we both had something to say, and we just ended up talking over each other, and that's when we moved over here to Haps, and we've gotten better and better because of reading facial cues. But we, even though we still occasionally talk over each other, we when we're actually looking, we can actually see what the fuck was that for.
What happened?
it's not just facial cues; it's also sign language.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Shut
Shut up,
No, I'm just kidding. I'm not telling you to shut up. I'm just like
no,
going
no,
along
no.
with what
I
you're
was just saying.
saying.
No, but I was saying that like that was the issue we ran into, and I think that's the I would it would not surprise me if uh, the powers that be over there would actually start to add video.
They
I
need
think
to.
they will because you still have Twitter Live if you can access it. I think I can get onto it, and then like when we go live here, the video pops up on Twitter. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it, and this is just you're the roof.
Thank you. There's 34 people watching right now.
Oh
Nice.
wow,
Thank you.
nice. Thank you,
Appreciate you,
Katie.
I
Steve.
think she meant in the room.
But well, if you guys are watching, say hello.
Yeah, say hello.
But
What's up?
excuse me. But I think in order for, and this is just my personal opinion, a couple things are going to happen in order for the Twitter Spaces to really take off and really be successful. One, you're going to have to knock the number of people down that can be speaking at the same time.
Only
Yeah.
10 max. It's only 10 on there.
No,
Yeah, but
like,
that's
but
way too
actually
many.
talking, actually talking.
Yeah, I mean, they can. You only you invite the speakers up, so you
Right.
don't have to give
Yeah.
everybody a microphone. But most of us are like, yo, nobody.
Well,
What's up?
and that falls on the host.
Yes.
As
Right.
far as, or I kind of lost my. Or what's gonna? Or the other thing that's gonna happen is you're gonna get, which is what happens on Periscope, and it kind of sort of happened on here a little bit, but not. It started to happen, but then it got nipped in the bud real quick.
Right.
You're gonna start getting your clicks.
Yeah.
The clicks are going to happen.
Well, I mean, clicks are going to happen
Yeah,
anywhere. I mean,
and
it's
that's
like
not necessarily a
I mean,
bad thing
no, what
no,
is it? We got
but
accused of
the
it a lot.
clicks
Though.
of
Right.
because we have a
to,
click.
right,
Even outside
right,
of this podcast, we
but to
have
define
certain
what
people
you're
that
saying
we
is
run with.
I think what you're trying to say is it's not necessarily the clicks that are the problem. It's that certain people that are on and have nothing to say get promoted. You know, they get thrown at the top so more people see it than the people that are actually have something to say. And like that was the issue we were running into here with Haps was, and like as you say, they did it in the butt. Is you'd get somebody staring
Tricks
at
for clicks.
the camera for 3 hours and not say much
Not
except
say
for have
nothing.
music in the background,
Yeah, not
and
say nothing. I
and,
don't. I don't. I
and
don't. I don't.
their viewers they'd have a couple hundred, whereas people like us that we actually have conversations we have and we'd get 4
We talk
viewers,
about shit.
right, exactly,
We talk about shit.
I'll show you my
Haps
feed
has
for clicks.
Haps has fixed that. Yeah, there you go.
It doesn't rhyme, John, but
You said that bullshit.
that's
Yeah,
Don't do that.
that's that big news. I'm hoping to
Check the
hear back
message.
for feetpicks. For I'm hoping to hear back from feetpicks.com. I set up an account today.
Check that
Hell yeah.
So
message
if
I
you guys
sent
want to
you
buy
too.
my fix, go to feetpick.com and look up the greatest host of all time / nonsensical nonsense /
Well,
glick
we actually
Flash that
have it,
bullshit.
Sadie. We actually have the
/ Tony's
nonsensical
gonna get pick
nonsense
feet into Chocolate Thunder.
Twitter feed that we can do spaces on.
You
But
were good, Sadie. I know you was good. I know you normally
it's
don't
one of
come
those
up.
things. It's like,
You are my professional lurker, if you will, because I know what you have going on. There's
Oh,
a
Sadie, I
couple.
was with you. I was lurking like a sumbitch last night.
There's a couple
I was
people on
just
here
kind of
that
hanging
don't
out
want to come
listening.
on at all, and I understand that. I've talked to you all, so you all are good with me. If I go somewhere, y'all are coming with me. Damn it, and that's all there is to it.
well, I've seen Tony's up somewhere. Well, even today, I got a notification he was on Spaces with. Uh,
Bathurst.
yeah, but what was funny is the title
And
was Black Folks Talk, and I was like, I'm in,
Oh, that was.
and I got brought up. So I did a little
I
speech,
wasn't
little
gonna go there
thing.
with that one. I wasn't gonna go there with that one. I said, "Why this motherfucker here?"
I was like,
what the hell
I was
did
like,
you? No, no, no,
I
no, no. We're
identify
going
as
there.
black,
No,
so
we're going
I'm
there
just saying.
because I popped into that space
I
for a hot
identify as
second. I
black.
was like,
Does
I was like,
that mean I can use the
I
out?
was like, wait a minute. I was
Can I
like,
use
wait a
it now,
minute. I'm
Tony
not
B?
meant to be here. I'm
I
gonna
looked and
leave
I was
before
like,
anybody sees
I
me.
was like, I mean, I was sitting there, right? I saw him pop up. I said, "The fuck is he doing here?"
I popped in there for literally a second. And I was like, oh, I'm not allowed in here. I gotta leave.
The fuck is he doing in here?
I'll go anywhere until somebody tell me to get the fuck out. But I was like, ooh, secrets. I'm in. I got a little excited.
Broadcast. This motherfucker pops up. I said, "Son of a bitch."
No.
I'd have come in there and pissed
So
everybody off.
I identify as black. So
It was Brother Shannon's podcast. He started Twitter
Oh,
Spaces.
bro, was it?
Yeah, it
yeah,
was his. So it was cool.
it was cool.
Oh, and
I was
Tony,
only in there for
I
like
know you
4
have more
minutes.
interactions with Bathurst than I do, and I know last night he said something about. I know he was joking about being hurt that he's never been brought up on the show. Please let him know.
He's never in the chat.
What's that?
He's never in the
What's that?
chat.
That's exactly what I
Well,
told
that's
him.
what I said. Yeah, he's never in the
I
chat,
said,
but you talk to
hit
him more
us
than
up
I do.
hit us up an email.
I don't think that we're his cup of tea, and it might be a bit of a shock to him.
I think that as well. I think that with a lot of people.
But I I told him a long time ago that he is always welcomed if he wants to join us
Everybody's
on the
welcome.
podcast. I just don't know that it's his normal.
Yeah, he might have to go to church for 6 months after being on
Yeah,
the
he
show for
lurks.
5 years with
I
us.
know he's around. He'll drop a comment every now and then, let you know. But see,
He will leave right away. Exactly,
yeah,
Debbie.
I'm a diplomat.
He will need to
Yeah,
call a
well,
priest and have an
he
exorcism done.
yeah,
And nothing against
exactly.
Bathurst because I like him and I've been running with him since Jump Street on this app. Since I think he might have been one of the first people I followed on here. To be honest with you guys,
I think I was with Revolution McGinnis and Randy Horton before him, but I've met most of the people up here through Mike. That's why I would say it's like Bathurst neighborhood, because most of us met
yeah.
each other through hanging out with people that he knew and all that. But he said he
I
came
just
up.
know that what he does. I mean, well, I could be speaking out of turn too because Edward Lynn. I would think he would never want to come on, and he's been on a couple times.
Ed talks to everybody. They're controversial.
No, yeah, no,
That's
but
it. Yes.
so
Well, hey,
Edward's a good dude as long
correct
as
me if I'm
and,
wrong.
and
Was
he's
Brian in
respectful
there
of
last night?
our rules.
That was Brian. I thought I
Yeah,
heard his voice. It was just like his profile. He's got
it's
those
it's
goggles
that
on, right?
that's that's a one of a kind little bitch ass voice. You can't miss that.
Yeah, it sticks out like sore
I said what I
thumb.
said. You can tell it. I
Yeah,
told him he's a bitch
I
ass,
didn't
and I'm
say
gonna
it,
beat his
Brian.
ass in
Brian,
fantasy
if you're
football.
listening, I didn't say it.
I'm gonna make him my
Oh
little
my
bitch
God,
come fantasy football.
I'm gonna laugh when he whoops you.
Brian,
You and Brian. As Tony
That
would say,
reminds
I'm
me.
gonna get
Hey,
all up in
hey.
that ass.
all right,
I'm gonna
Okay,
get in
listen.
that ass.
Hey,
all
I got
right,
That
an
ass is
important
mine.
thing.
all right.
Now that I got a little bit of money,
Have you walk around looking like a
Christopher,
tooth fairy?
how confident are you on your baseball knowledge about who's gonna win X game?
My baseball knowledge.
I'm not.
Yeah, because I'm gonna go to the fucking casino and put
I
place
know a
place
little
some
bit
bets.
about a little bit. I love baseball, but I don't follow it like I used to.
Oh, okay.
It's
Love baseball football.
it's too hard.
There's my
There's
boy.
There he
yeah,
is.
there it is.
Hey, speak of the
Brian,
devil, and he
are
shall
you home
appear.
or are you at work, Brian? and
He
go
look at
check
that
the message I
ad.
sent
You
you.
came to me for tips and advice last season. What do you think I'm going to do to you in a
Glick,
league together?
Glick, did you check the message I sent you?
No.
Which
Check
one?
the message I sent you. Brian, are you at work or you
Snap.
home?
What message? You didn't send me a message, Pedro.
Oh, you
Snap.
just got into your truck.
I don't have anything on Snapchat.
Pedro, Huawei?
Huawei.
Huawei?
Rico.
That's dope.
Suave.
No, Huawei. The G is silent in Spanish. That's why I called you Huawei
I didn't get a damn message. What are you talking about?
on
Check your
Snapchat.
snap, Chris.
I'm looking at Snap.
Fine, I'll copy and forward and see if I can.
Oh, are you talking about me?
Yes.
Yeah, that's you.
Are you serious?
That's what I said. I
Because
was
of
like,
a
that's dope.
situation we had happen not too long ago, he wants you to have it, to gloat.
Oh, you have to fill
Because
me in on this.
he
That's
understands.
awesome.
Well, the reason is, and he saw what happened.
Yeah.
He said, get his address for me. I
I'll
wanted to
send
have.
it. Actually, I'll send it to you right now, and you can shoot it to him.
I will.
There you go.
I was
That's
cracking.
fucking awesome. I'll
He said,
rock.
yeah, he said, yeah. He said, yeah. Do me a favor, give it to him so he can throw it up there while he's on the broad. I said, God damn.
Yeah, absolutely. Every broadcast.
And he
Just put
appreciated
it on
what
that
you
wall in
said.
the
He
background by your head.
appreciated that.
Hide that fucking ghost that haunts
Right.
my nightmares.
Dude, ever since you guys pointed that out,
Motherfucker.
that shit trips me
I still
out
see it.
every time we're live. So I'm like trying to
just
hide it with
looked.
my shoulder and shit.
I
That
just
shit
looked
trips
and
me
I
out.
see
I'm
it.
just looking at me right now.
You need to go
We're
buy
gonna
some
fill you
fucking
in later,
paint.
Sadie. We're gonna fill you in later because I got a couple of confirmations.
Go get you a nail and put that white cowboy hat over top of its ass.
I got a couple of confirmations on
Get the
some
fuck
things,
out.
so I'm gonna go ahead and run with this one real quick and see what happens. But okay, like I said, it's a new month. Enough is a damn enough.
You and me both.
Tina, where you going?
What you
Yeah,
doing?
you're gonna have to fill me in on the situation too, outside of here,
Yeah, you
Yeah.
know the situation.
because I'll, I will, because that's my boy. I don't give a damn what anybody says.
That's why.
He's
And that's
all-
why right
yeah.
there. That's why right there. That's
Yep.
the main damn reason why. He wanted me to pass that message to you. I said, okay.
Well, where's he at now?
Right now he's on vacation, not up here anymore.
I know he's not on here anymore.
Yeah. So he's on vacation right now, and I talked to him the other night. We were shopping it up.
Tina, that don't mean nothing. Be your own person.
Tina, you ain't got to go
Hang with
nowhere.
us.
Yeah,
Isn't that
We ain't gonna bite you.
Tina that was on house?
Jeff might, and he has not had his shots. Just so you know,
I have not.
not all of them.
Isn't she on
So I
house?
won't get a shot.
Isn't she on house?
I thought
I don't know. No, Tina's on Twitch. I don't know if that's a new
Twitch
Tina or a
account. Yeah, I
different
thought she
Tina.
was on house.
so.
Tina,
Hey,
you stick
speaking of
around. You
which,
ain't gonna go nowhere. You the only
Speaking
one.
But
of which,
I just sent that
Yeah.
to you guys in our group chat. So absolutely,
yeah, I saw that.
I'll pass it to you. I'll pass it.
Absolutely.
I
let my
know where
phone
to send
charge
that glitter bomb to.
That's all right. You send me a glitter bomb. I'm sending you a
It'll
box
say-
that when you open
it'll
it,
say-
it's just gonna be a bunch of penises jumping out of it.
It's gonna say.
Do you know? Speaking of sending fucked up gifts to people through the mail, did you know that there is a website where you can send people bags of shit?
No.
I heard about that. I heard about that.
About that. Why would you tell me about that?
That's hilarious.
I could think of a few
Well-
people I wouldn't mind sending bags of shit to if I had
you know-
expendable
well,
money,
here's
you know
the
what I mean? Like extra
Did you
money.
know? And I saw this on Twitter, and I looked it up, and it's just real. And I saw this on Twitter, and I looked it up, and it's just real. Whoa,
That was my fault. That was me. That was
that was
my
creepy.
I was like, what the hell?
I looked this up on. I saw it on Twitter, and
Oh,
you can actually
very
sign
good,
people up to have the Jehovah's Witness show up at their door.
Yeah,
That's cold blooded.
there's all kinds of fucked up things. Like there's like this crazy ass.
And it looks like I got somebody's address.
I don't answer the fucking door.
No, you know what? My wife's Jehovah's Witness, and
I have no problem with them.
technically I am.
I will
Hey,
talk
you know
to
what?
them.
I love it when they
will-
come by,
because
because
they have a problem with me. I'll invite them in. I'll invite them in. Let's talk. Hey, it's
Yeah,
Wednesday
that's what
night.
I
We're
said.
getting ready to do the podcast. You guys
you
want to
wanna
join us?
you wanna jump on? Oh, yeah. Well, the funny thing is like I can.
I'm a loser. I have no friends and no life. I would be excited for
Exactly.
well after they get past the initial shock of me answering the door with my gun in my hand because
Yeah,
nobody ever
exactly.
comes here. So,
Well,
oh
no, but
sorry
like,
guys, let me
I
put that
literally,
away.
I literally,
Oh,
when
Brian's
I
got a date supposedly.
before
What's
I
his
got
name,
married.
Brian?
Oh, nice.
Oh, John, I don't have haps now. It's too confusing. You ask any of us, we'll help you out. I'll definitely help you out. You help me out with
Oh
Twitch,
yeah,
I'll
well,
get you haps. Don't worry about it. Yeah, she's on my Twitch. That's what it is. Yes,
Okay.
Debbie.
So, uh, when I converted to Jehovah's Witness for my wife, they stop by all the time, and I was like, "Yeah, we can talk about whatever you want." And they're like, "Let's talk about the Bible." I'm like, "Yeah, okay."
hmm
and they
No, Debbie. Ha 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 ha. If I'm his date, then
as
you're Lenny's date.
oh damn.
Yes.
Well,
they
first of all, Brian is way too big. Second of all, Brian's not Latino. I know he looks Mexican, but he's not Mexican. Tony
and
likes
his last
muscled
name is
up,
not
oiled,
Monchichi.
oiled small Latino men, aka machi cheese. Hola, papi.
Y'all gonna start trying to make me gay with these motherfucking fuck all y'all.
You're the one that said it, not us. You're the one that said it, not us.
I ran out of other options. I know, woman. You still gonna be her date. That'd be hilarious. Make y'all the golden
Mm.
girls. Keep that shit up.
Don't hate on the Golden Girls. I love that show, man.
I'm sorry. That shit was hilarious.
That shit cracks me up.
No, because you can watch the tablet with your headphones instead of trying to make me stop what I'm doing, little boy.
B. Arthur is one of the funniest people that ever lived.
Put your headphones. She
She had some
was.
of the great. She had one of those. She had that great, what, like retort. She'd
She
always
was a
have that.
great
She'd always have a
sitcom.
comeback.
She was a great sitcom actress.
Yes.
She had been around for decades. And
No, but like
and you know
one of
what's
the
crazy?
funniest lines
You know what's crazy? She's a
was,
former Marine.
"Oh no,
Who?
that's right. She was an
B.
ambulance
Arthur
driver,
was.
wasn't she?"
She
Oh
was a
yeah.
Marine. Betty White worked for the women's something that was in the military. So both of them were classic and epic. Betty White was for real. The world's gonna miss her.
Oh, I miss her every day because that woman's funny. But B. Arthur, one of the funniest lines I ever seen was somebody's knocking on the door of that house, and they say to B. Arthur, "Hey, call the police. There's a strange man here." Or no, there's a strange man here. Maybe we should call the police. And she's like, "Who is it?" She's like, "It's your ex-husband." She goes, "Never mind, I'll call the police." And I was like, "Nice."
She is awesome.
She, I'm pretty sure I fucked that up, but I heard it the other day, and I was like, "Damn, that's still funny."
She's awesome. B. Arthur was great.
She's hilarious.
Speaking
Uh,
of old actresses, and I know we're like right up
Yeah.
against the break, so the other thing I want to bring
thank
up
you,
that I can
sweetie.
remember,
Thank you, sweetie.
I'll bring that up when we come back or something like that. But thank you, Sadie. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Um, have any of you guys seen Madonna lately?
No, but I could look because she was hella
No.
Google
crazy.
Madonna. Actually, well, Jeff, go to TikTok and look up Madonna on TikTok.
Okay. No. 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 Okay. Is that her?
We were
The
talking
video I'm
about
thinking about
women.
is
We
that.
were talking about men and women actresses and celebrities getting plastic surgery.
Whoa. 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 Okay. I saw a video on TikTok the other day with that. It was the Madonna song, and a woman staring at the camera. That's Madonna. Hold on, I gotta look it up.
Hey, what's going on, Michael?
Madonna look like right now.
Yes,
Mike, I
that
say invite him. I say invite him. I say invite him. I say invite him.
we're getting ready to go to break, but if he hangs around for a minute, I will gladly
Yeah,
bring him up. We got starting five, which was another
probably.
Madonna on TikTok.
of a as far as votes go, but
No, actually,
some but yeah, dude, I seen that TikTok video the other day. I don't even know what the hell. I said, "Who the fuck is this monster?"
that's what
And
I
then I went to her
said.
page. I was like, "Jesus Christ, that's Madonna." She was kind of hot back in the day.
Oh,
Yeah, she was
she was
funny.
hot up until
She
like
had
a couple years ago.
like a dirty hotness to her. Like,
No, I'll tell you
but
what.
then there was
You ever
moments
seen
where she
the
could.
movie? The movie Who's That Girl? She was hot as fuck in that movie.
But she had
And
moments like
when
she
I
was like
found
a
out,
dirty hot. But then she had moments where she could be like a girl next door, really cute, like type
hmm
thing.
She could play both ends of that spectrum.
She looks like a goddamn. She looks like she's gonna be in the new Monsters Inc. movie.
Nice.
She
Age,
gonna.
time, and that woman has
No,
done some shit.
it is not age and it's not time. It is fucked up ass plastic surgery. She
That's my
looks like, you know what she reminds me of? Who was the bad guy in Monsters Inc? That little gecko looking fucker that would slither around and he could change. Was like a chameleon. Mike and Sully's nemesis.
you're a mess.
Oh, okay. The
Look at her.
lizard.
Yeah,
Madonna
look at
has
her.
done some shit. She has been a part of
She
some
has
shit.
nothing to do with
On
age
TikTok, what she
or
look like.
been what she's been through. It has everything to do with the fucked up plastic surgery she has put herself through.
That is her. Holy shit.
She's 63, so she's not that bad.
No,
Damn, how
but she
many
looked
kids
like
she
she
got?
a lot.
God damn, now I know Tony is really hurting, just all backed up and just needs to release a load because he's like, she's 63 and she's not that bad.
No,
Apparently, you are not looking at what we are looking at.
let me tell you something. There's some women younger than her that look worse than her, i.e., the Olsen twins. Fuck that.
They're,
Oh no,
and they, yeah, and they
those two
always
look like
have.
skeletons dripped in skin.
Yeah, I'm just saying. All the money, she got more money than God. You think she could find a plastic surgeon that was not in some back alley in Mexico?
There's only so much your ass can do with genetics. Yeah, I saw that. They should, Tina.
That's
I
not
agree.
I
genetics.
saw
That
that.
that is all plastic right
I
there.
got the plastic surgery.
I
There's
saw
only
She
so
had
that,
much.
all
and I
that
was
plastic
like,
surgery and then
I was
stuck
like,
her
who
face in
this
a
dumb
microwave and
chick
it
thinks
melted.
she is with this Madonna song? What the hell is she doing? I never put
Hey,
two
I
and two
agree,
together.
Tina.
'Cause I,
100% I
Olsen
agree.
twins look rough. I
Not
hate
just
to
they
see
women,
it.
men
do.
and women should
They
love
look
themselves
like
for who
they
they
look
are.
like somebody's kept them on heroin for the past like 10 years. Because
Because Lord knows I look a
I
whole
bet
hell of a
you could
lot older
see
than what
through
I really am.
those two. They're so skinny you could probably see through them.
Yeah, I don't understand it. Those poor girls. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they got more money and brains, but but yeah, they're stupid,
Man, that shit's
stupid.
got me so excited right now, Tony. You don't even know.
I know that's cool, but I mean that's the first and last name
Yeah,
for the mail.
Yeah.
You can't just put one name for
yeah.
your damn mailbox.
Well,
Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
yeah. You can. I'm like Madonna. Everybody
Jesus.
knows I got one name: Madonna. Cher, Click,
Fuck it.
Brady. I'm in the same
Fuck it.
category.
Okay.
Brady. Jesus fuck.
What's going on?
You get on me for saying
Bono.
stupid shit a lot.
Bono. Yo.
Bono. What the fuck?
All right, we haven't announced it yet. We're actually getting ready to go to break, and then we're gonna come back, and we're probably gonna ruin Michael Bathurst if he wants to come in, and then we'll announce the winner.
Come on, what's good?
Hey, you know that scene from the Crying Game or Ace Ventura? That's gonna be Bathurst after he comes in here the first time in the
You
shower,
good,
just
Tina. You
crying.
take care. Thanks for coming through, lady. Appreciate you.
Hey, have a good one, Tina. We appreciate you popping in for a few. That's gonna be Bathurst after the first time he comes on the show. In the shower, in the fetal position, just crying.
Full on carry. Full on carry. Just in the shower with the shower running. Hell yeah.
We tried to warn you, sir.
You said you wanted to come on. Good night, Gina.
Hey, we've had Edward on here, and he's rolled with us and hung out and had fun for a minute.
Well, even Rob Durham. Rob Durham is a real straight laced guy, and he hung with us just as well as anybody.
Oh yeah. Well, and Rocky is too. Rocky's the same way.
Yeah.
He gets a little out there from time to time, but for the most part, he keeps it pretty straight.
Speaking of Rob Durham, I don't know if you guys saw, but he opened for Pauly fucking Shore.
He did multiple nights for Pauly
What
Shore.
boy?
I've seen that.
What you doing?
Yeah. I thought that was cool as fuck. I mean, Pauly Shore looked rough as fuck, but did you want to talk about bringing comedy to the main screen?
Pauly Shore,
Pauly Shore, that dude did more for certain comedies than most.
surfers, skaters, stoners.
Well, no, but I mean, in the '90s, the before the Pauly Shore movies, he practically invented the new comedy.
Well, his mom owned the comedy store
Yeah,
in California. or out there in Hollywood or whatever, where a lot of big name comics came up and went through.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it was Pauly Shore's mom that owned that.
Yeah.
Still owned it, or owned it up until she
I
passed.
think,
One of the two.
yeah, I think Polly owns it now.
Maybe.
I don't know if
I
his
mean, I
mom's
could be
still
wrong.
alive or not yet. Or I don't know if his mom's still alive or not. But
What comedy store did Polly Shore's mom own?
it was the Comedy Store.
It's actually called the Comedy Store.
That's what I said. Don't ever.
Owner
fact
is
check me
Peter H. Shore. So she must be still alive.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, Mitzi was her name.
Yeah,
so
Mitzi was-
Peter is now the owner. So she's the trustee. Peter Shore is the trustee of Mitzi S. Shore. I never realized how big it was. Size.
Easy, boys. I got no ads anymore. I'm not used to that. The guys just come in hot. Oh, Jeff, you weren't here Monday night, but as we're getting ready to go into break and nice little lead up into Blacktop Mojo, we're gonna take a real quick break. Got a little Blacktop Mojo for your ear holes. There we go. But Matt and his girl just introduced a brand new baby boy the other day
Oh, that's
to
awesome.
the world. So we talked about it Monday for a few minutes and congratulated him. And I seen the post, a cute little baby, and they look like they are as happy as could possibly fucking be. I'm very happy for him. So
Well, you
again,
know,
congratulations to
we've
them.
stated before, Blacktop Mojo, they're some of the nicest cats on the planet. For being, I mean, they're getting bigger and bigger daily, and they are they're not afraid to show their love and give a shout out to a fan.
That's how it's supposed to be.
No, exactly.
I mean, Chris's birthday, I got them to shout him out for his birthday.
That's what's up.
that was still
And
pretty
Chris
cool.
will shit himself when he got it.
I did. I
He
did. It was
fangirled
actually-
out like you fucking read about.
What do you think I'm gonna do when we finally get him on the show?
I know. I'm gonna just sit here going, oh Jesus.
I'll be like, give me 30 seconds, guys. Let me do what I gotta do, and then
He just starts
Yeah.
screaming like a girl.
Cracking.
well, they're one of my favorite bands. I've been a fan of them for it's easily been over 10 years now, and I stumbled upon them all that time ago just off of a cover
YouTube.
before they were, I don't know. I'm sure they were popular in Texas and stuff like that, but now just to watch them progress as a band and to watch them grow as a fan, and then not only that, but as a fan and starting this show and being like, I know this is a shot in the dark and no chance in hell, but to reach out to them and say, hey, I just started a podcast. This is what we're doing. Would it be cool if we use their music? And I didn't think I'd hear anything back, and it was maybe 5 minutes, and Matt messaged me back, and he was like, hell yeah, fucking rock on, brother. He was like, just shout us out. I was like,
Well,
oh, we got
just so you know, Bathurst just started his own broadcast. I don't think he's coming up.
Yeah, he came in just for a minute. He's like, let me
Got scared.
dip my toes in the water. Yeah, nope, can't do that.
Right.
Not today. But with that being said, we're going to take a real quick break. We are going to come back. We do have the starting 5 winners and losers. We had no chatters box this week. That's fine. But we did have ours. And then we got new starting 5, Jeffrey, or did you not do your homework again?
No, I sent you guys one.
I saw that
on,
message earlier.
Snapchat today.
It's gonna be pretty. That's
Do
gonna
you
be.
think
Pretty,
I listen? Do you
It's
think
gonna
I
be
read your
interesting.
messages?
that's gonna be
That's
pretty
the
interesting.
problem.
It's gonna be.
I have
Big,
one.
I big time my co-host. What do you think I do to normal people? But no, I'm just kidding. I think I did
No,
see
I
it.
do
I was,
have
dude,
one.
I was
It's
so busy.
actually interesting, and it should be actually. It's not necessarily difficult, but it's a thinker. As
It is a
Tony's
thinker.
answer, as Tony's answer.
Yeah, there's a thing.
I think I did see
And-
it. I
and I
think
literally-
I
Yeah, I actually thought of it while I was at work today, and I was like, "Oh shit, I gotta come up with one," and I had, yeah, I'll
Well, that was
explain
me
it
and
to
my
you.
top 10 as I was out door dashing tonight. I was door dashing and trying to find a top 10 because I forgot about it. But I was busy. I was
Unfortunately,
actually
life does
busy at
get in
work.
the way
Yeah.
occasionally of the show.
Yes.
There's whose
As
wife
much as
back
I
home
wish
now?
wish to
Oh,
say
no,
we
she's
were.
not yet. But we're going to take a real quick break. So, like I said, we do got a little blacktop mojo for you guys. Give us just about 4, maybe 5 minutes, and we'll come back. We got to start in 5 and so much more. I don't even know what we're going to get into and what we're going to talk about. I do have one thing. I do remember one of the topics I want to bring up. And, Tony, this kind of
Write it
goes
down
a little bit into what you and
so
I
you
were
don't
talking
forget.
about Monday when we were talking about movies and stuff like that.
Sure.
And I happened to see this the other day. So,
I had a couple of
uh,
topics myself in case we were just going to go random, just so you know.
hey, we
Okay,
can
yeah,
do whatever.
yeah. Because
It's,
I don't have
we
a
do
what would you
whatever.
do today?
I got a couple
Oh
of
Just
yeah, that's
topics.
what
because.
we were missing.
Yeah, I don't have anything. Unfortunately, I never leave my house unless I'm forced to.
We can
You
tell
don't
by
have
your
So
to leave your house to come up with a what
I
would you
know.
do. I could come up with a what would you do right off the top of my head.
Well, then do it, bitch.
I will. All right, I
Ooh,
will. I'll
alcohol's
do it when we
kicking
come
in.
back. What'd you do?
Alcohol's
Have a
kicking in.
thimbleful?
I'm
What'd you do?
starting to
Have
call Chris
what'd you do?
bitch.
What'd you do? Have 2 thimblefuls?
I'll be here when you two get back. Fuck this shit.
I'm on my second
No.
glass, but yeah, go ahead, Rob.
Yeah. No, we're gonna take a real quick break. Enjoy a little Blacktop Mojo. If you don't know who they are, do yourself a favor and check them out wherever you stream music at and on all social media at Blacktop Mojo. If you know who they are, do a friend a favor and tell them who they are. We got a little Blacktop Mojo under the sun. Now you can come in, boys.
Everything you see, as the day before, plant my soul in sin. Nothing ever grows. Promise myself yesterday I would till the new rose. Sit here and wither away for 7 days more. Company I keep is wrong. Wrong the light until it's gone. One more wasted day is gone. Nothing
Oh yeah! Welcome back to Nonsensical Nonsense, guys. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the first hour. Caught me. Caught me. Stuff in my fat face.
I don't know about you, but I was sitting there going, "Not today! Not today!" I thought they were gonna
No, I
get
was
me.
watching it. I was watching it because I was trying to scarf down some of my sub. I got Subway on my way back from
Refresh
on
your
my way
screen
back
real
home.
quick.
To
You're glitching.
Hmm?
Your video's glitching.
Major glitch. Of course, there's a
It,
major
it,
glitch.
it looks like you're dancing in the worst possible
We'll
way.
change your name from Glit to Glitch.
Yeah, it literally looked like he was just having a seizure. So I think he's refreshing his screen. But yeah, welcome back to Nonsensical Nonsense, folks. Check us out on Spotify, Twitch, YouTube,
Twitter,
TikTok, Twitter,
Facebook, all that.
Facebook, everywhere you find your Nonsensical Nonsense jollies, we're there. Look us up. Even just go on to your Alexa and say, "Alexa, play the latest episode of Nonsensical Nonsense," and you'll get us.
Look at you two go.
That's what we do. Told you, eat your
So you get
sandwich.
past.
Eat
Eat
your
your
food.
sandwich, sir.
Eat your food.
Oh no no no
And
no.
if you want, you can actually send us a shout out in an email. Get in the starting five and send us an email to nonsensicalnonsenspodcast@gmail.com. Hit us up, say what's up, tell us Chris sucks, and back to the
Shut
show.
your whore mouth, Coachy Poo. What were you doing on Grinder, Coachy?
Yeah.
So you guys got the social media out there, you got the Haps out there, you got the
That's what Jeff
Oh
Spotify
do.
yeah,
out there.
Haps too. Check us out on Haps.
See,
Download
it's
Haps,
crazy.
give us a follow.
It's crazy. You're
/
going to be the
nonsensical
face.
nonsense.
Jeff is going to be the advertisement. I'm going to carry the comments. See, that's how you do it. Very simple.
Yeah,
There we
hey,
go.
that reminds me. In that,
I
in
have a
that
great face to have.
little thing I jumped into it. In that little thing I jumped in today with Tony, we did do a little bit of advertising. We did do a little advertising for
I'm-
the show.
I'm not so much upset
So-
I'm not so much upset that you've seen us on Grinder and you ratted us out, Coachy. I'm more upset that you didn't swipe right on me
Follow us.
and we're not talking to each other.
Gotta get some of this.
Yeah, that's hurtful, Coachy.
Yeah, brah.
Yeah, brah, take me to dinner.
Brah.
Wine me and dine me. You swine.
You see, he called you a swine.
Not till you do right by me.
Called you swine.
But yeah, welcome back to Nonsensical Nonsense. My apologies for the technical
Swine.
difficulties on my end. I'm Glick.
got Tony.
We got to. I was trying to rhyme, man. I'm a rapper. You guys didn't know that I was a rapper?
A poet didn't know.
I'm a
That's some
poet
old
and I didn't
pirate
even
shit.
know it.
That is some old pirate shit, you swine.
Yeah.
I challenge you to a duel.
Yes.
Adieu.
That's it. Snappy with gloves and shit.
And then
You
he
swine.
grabs that big old metal hand and he's like,
Get out of
Robin
here.
Hood Men in Tights, one of the funniest movies I've ever seen.
Ever.
And I'll fight anybody that says different.
We are manly men. We are men. Manly men.
I will give you one
Tights,
more, but I will not
tights,
give you the
tights.
best. We're men, women, and
I'm sorry, but
I love that damn
Chappelle
movie.
standing on the bank while they're fighting on that bridge with those little bitty sticks. He's like, "I'm on the west bank. I'm on the east bank. It's not that difficult." And he falls in the water. He's like, "Help! I can't swim." He's barely got his back wet.
You are a sick man. You are truly a sick
Cracked me
man.
up. That shit cracked
Why?
me up.
Why is it that happened to Chappelle, Jeffrey?
That Chappelle was actually in the movie?
Yeah, but why was it him that was in the water and couldn't
No,
swim?
his reaction. No, Chappelle didn't fall in the water. Little
I'm
John.
trying to set him up.
You
I'm
baited
trying
the
to
hell
set
out
him
of
up.
him. Yes, you are.
Because I know that movie back and front. Chappelle's best line in that movie. Getting
Cancel.
his ass kicked. Getting his ass kicked. He's
Cancel.
like, I hope somebody taking a video of this.
You see that? You see that? Listen back to this and listen to how you just talked. That's why you were not welcomed in this spaces earlier today.
He did good. He did good today.
I
He
held
did
my
good
own.
on both of them. I'm gonna be honest. I was like, oh shit.
I was behaved.
He did very good.
We still don't have like an intro or anything for the starting five. So we go ahead and roll into the starting five.
Yeah,
let's
do
go
it.
ahead.
Go. They're waiting for it.
Charlie, get out of here, asshole.
They are waiting for it. Y'all don't want me to get started. I
We
can
did.
talk some shit.
The starting five was was catchphrases, correct?
Yes.
I will go ahead and
TV
read them off.
catchphrase. Yeah, I'm about to pull it up.
I got it right here. So, Chris had, I love it when a plan comes together from the 18. Uh, and I have to, it's Jamie, correct?
What?
Jamie, you ignorant slut?
Jane.
Jane. What the fuck? My kid is acting like a crazy person.
Welcome to the parent life.
Uncommon
ladies and gentlemen.
Elizabeth from Sanford and Son. Damn, I can't read my own writing. Go ahead and read it off.
You want me to read it? You can't read
Yes,
in
please.
general.
Yeah, well, that's true.
It amazes me that you do the job that you do.
I know, right?
In all honesty.
Well,
So the starting
luckily, I
five-
don't have to read for work.
Yeah, right? So the starting five this week was TV catchphrases. Jeff already started with mine. I had I love it when a plan comes together from the A-Team. Jane, you ignorant slut, Dan Aykroyd from SNL. Sanford and Son, I'm coming Elizabeth. Yeah. Walter Cronkite, and that's the way it is. Bob Barker from The Price is Right. Or not Bob Barker, but the announcer guy. Come on down.
Yeah, it's not actually Bob Barker, but somebody else does it.
It is
Yeah.
somebody else.
Also had Barney
Chicken Mrs.
Stinson
Jeff.
or Neil Patrick Harris from How I Met Your Mother. It's going to be legend. Wait for it.
For it? Yeah.
Dairy.
I do have to say a second, why, before you continue. Wasn't it you that gave everybody shit about writing a book when it came to their starting five?
They're not books.
Yours
They're
were the
goddamn
longest.
catchphrases.
Yours were the longest.
They're
fucking
catchphrases. They're a
longest.
sentence.
I know. I'm
It's a
just
sentence.
saying.
Yours
just
are the
saying.
fucking longest.
I don't care if
Tony's
they're
were
the
so
longest
short.
or not.
And I was like, I literally was like, wow, Tony's got a big gap between mine and his.
Tony's weren't that short. They're all about the same. You're just trying to look for a reason to bust my balls.
No, well, of course.
Fuck you, pal.
Go ahead, continue. Isn't that a
Jack
catchphrase?
I also had It's a Bird, It's a Plane, It's Superman from Superman, the old school Superman show. And I had Dedicated to My Lady from The Honeymooners. Baby, you're the
Where are
greatest.
you?
Huh?
Car 54, where are you?
That was funny. That was so goddamn funny.
I literally listened to the other episode the other day, and I'm on the couch laughing my ass off, and the kids are just looking, I don't get it. I was like, shut up.
That was so fucking funny.
That was funny.
That shit had her rolling in between coming in here and sneaking up on me like the little ninja that she is.
Hey, just sitting there looking like a scared little girl.
I was assaulted. I couldn't call the police. I was being assaulted, assault and battery, man. I was getting beat down by the police. I was. Now I know how the black man feels like. I didn't do nothing wrong. I didn't do nothing wrong, and I'm getting beat down by the police.
Listen, you want to start that shit up with me, son? You really wanna
Tony
start that
had Tony had on his list from Alf. Ha! Kill me.
Me?
From Alice, Kiss My Grits.
Word.
From Star Trek, Fascinating.
Fascinating.
Joey from Blossom with Whoa,
Whoa.
Whoa.
That was
Hill
everywhere in
Street.
the 90s. I'm sorry, but it was.
Oh, it was. From Hill Street Blues, let's be extra particularly careful today.
Out there.
How
Different
hard that
strokes.
was to look up. Holy shit.
Different strokes. What you talking about, Willis?
About Willis? What you talking about, Willis?
From Star Trek again, he had Engaged. And my favorite pick that Tony had from Living Single. It's okay. Woo, woo, woo.
You said that's so white. You said that's so white.
I mean, outside of catching a beatdown from a cop last weekend, yeah, I'm about as white as they come.
I was going to say,
She always says,
Hold
it's
on.
okay. Woo, woo, woo. Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah.
You said, it's okay. Woo, woo.
I did it on on purpose, hoping you were gonna chime in. I was like, I'm gonna do it real slow.
Listen, that was the bait that would have got
And
all the
hope
fish
you
in the lake.
chimed
There
in
was
and
no
did
way
it.
I was not gonna bite on that shit. That was the easiest
I
fucking
was.
shit
That's
in the
all I
world.
was doing. I was trying to give you the window of
This
opportunity.
motherfucker said, "It's okay, woo, woo, woo." God, you sound like Ben Stein or some shit.
Hey, like I said, the blackest thing I've done in the last 10 years is get beat up by the cops for no reason, or get beat up by a police officer for no reason.
Give me a minute. I'll give you
So,
something to do again, man. I'll give you something. Jesus Christ. Woo, woo, woo.
woo, woo. I could have done it like Ric Flair. It'd be like, woo, woo,
That would have been funny.
woo.
God damn.
I actually did watch a video of it, so yeah, I actually got
Mother
it.
Nature
Yes,
is putting her foot down out this motherfucker. God damn.
Yeah, I saw you had
fucked up out
tornadoes
there.
and shit going on, dude.
Yeah. They had
But
one today. It was
Jeffrey,
about an hour away from me.
Nice. Go get
Now
you,
the bad
go
one,
get
the
your
bad one
truck
we
and
had
start
was.
driving through that motherfucker. You get a free truck.
Well, I'm home now.
Yeah, man.
Shit, I sat there for 3 hours.
yeah, right. Jeffrey,
I was like, this motherfucker.
Shit, I'm trying to get a navigator.
Jeffrey had on his list from. Jesus Christ.
I hope it come out your nose, bitch.
Nice.
Well, I take a drink.
Lincoln, call me.
Right.
God damn.
Ford, Lincoln, and Mercury. All of you motherfuckers.
Somebody.
I'm sorry, I'll still take the Cadillac.
Yeah, well, I
You're
will.
black,
I
Tony.
really
You should say Cadillac.
will. I already had one. Fuck you.
He wants an Escalade.
Just call it. I don't make the
I already
stereotypes. I
had
just
one.
call them out.
I already had one. I'll take another, though. I promise I will.
Oh hell yeah, those things are badass.
That's a glorious ride.
Well,
Bad
Jeffrey
news.
on his list, he had "Let's Hug It Out, Bitch" from Entourage,
Yes,
"Dynamite" from Good Times. Yeah, that was white too. Deal with it, Tony.
I was gonna say that was very white. Dynamite.
"Bang Zoom to the Moon" from the Honeymooners.
Tony's milk done
I'm
here.
trying to find a G. I'm trying to find a G. I'm trying to find a G.
From Family Matters, he's had "Did I Do That?"
Can I do that?
No, just he had from the Brady Bunch, Marsha.
I got a headache
Marsha,
from that
Marsha,
shit.
Marsha.
Okay.
From True Blood.
True blood.
Suki. Suki.
She's mine.
Suki is mine.
Calm down, Bill. You fucking weirdo.
I know, right? Yeah.
She really was too at some point.
Oh, she was everybody's.
For the
She was a doorknob. Everybody got a turn.
Oh,
man.
that's when she ain't catch nothing, boy. That pussy clean as a motherfucker.
And the only one that didn't hit that was Lafayette because he's gay, and Jason because he's his sister.
well, it was Louisiana, so Jason could have.
He probably did too.
If I was Lafayette, I'd be bisexual for that pussy.
I'm sorry, but the funniest scene ever.
You will never hear me say that shit ever
Stackhouse,
again.
Stackhouse with that fucking mask on, and Lafayette videotaping him dancing in his underwear, and Tara in the background going.
I got a fucking headache off of that shit. Hold on.
Yeah.
That shit hurt like
Yeah,
hell.
you want to talk about, and we keep getting sidetracked here, but you want to talk about somebody doing a complete 180 as far as an actress goes. I thought like she when she was on X-Men, I was like, oh god, she's adorable, she's cute as hell,
Right?
you know,
Yeah.
all that. And, you guys, as you guys know, just judging by
Girl Next Door.
my childhood crushes, I like that wholesome girl next door type look and stuff like that.
Man doesn't.
And then I started watching True Blood, and I was like, what happened to her?
That ain't Rogue.
That is not
She
Rogue.
went Rogue, but she ain't Rogue.
Yeah, you dirty whore, you need Jeebus in your
She
life.
was still. Well, she was still in the, when you watch the first episode, like
Yeah, the first season.
when they're talking, when you first meet Lafayette and they're all at the counter, picking up their meals, and Lafayette's talking about pussy, is the way he says it. He's
Yeah,
like, "What you guys talking about?" He's like, "Pussy."
It was a fantastic show. Sadie.
Oh,
No,
it's
like the
amazing.
first season and a
I
half,
just
she
watched
was still
it.
that innocent, sweet and innocent. But then I was like,
Tell me
what
you
you got with
didn't-
her? I
tell
was
me
like,
you
oh, you a freak.
When she
You a
went into
nasty
the
little freak.
werewolf bar, when she went in the werewolf bar, and dude's sister hooked her up with the look.
Yeah. Oh, you a dirty little freak. But Jeffrey also had Nip It in the Bud from Andy Griffin.
Yep.
And I hate you for this, Jeffrey. I truly... This is one of the first... Well, that's a lie. I've questioned our friendship a lot. But this one really made us question our friendship. That's what she said from The Office.
Yeah, but tell me you can't use that in everyday life.
Everybody uses that shit every day.
Everybody uses it, and that's the problem. Every time I hear somebody say that, I just
But
want to
yeah,
throat
but I
punch
mean,
them.
at the end of the day, that 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 catchphrase,
Uh,
granted, it did come from it became a catchphrase when it was on the show, but we used to say that back in grade school.
Exactly. Sadie, you ain't lying. There was a whole lot of sex. That show had more sex than Melrose Place.
That show was
They ain't do
yeah,
that
but
on
that
I
show
must
had
Jersey.
call it.
like that show could do just straight up fucking nudity for days, unlike Melrose Place.
Yeah,
Well,
Melrose
Everybody
Place
had their
could.
well,
junk
I,
out.
I always say True Blood is porn with a plot, but
It
and
was.
it
It
made
was.
Vampire School where Twilight made vampires look like idiots.
Well, it looks. We'll be here all day on that shit. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop the sidetrack. Go ahead, bro.
So who won, Chris?
The numbers have come in.
I know they were kind of small this week.
Were they?
Were they?
Check Snapchat.
I saw that.
Yeah, okay.
I saw. Yeah, I saw that.
The votes have come in. The numbers have been tallied.
Sounds like
They've
a
been
plan.
calculated. They've been double checked. Some late night votes may or may not have snuck in.
I don't know, Sadie. I don't know where everybody's at.
But with that being said, this week's bottom feeder with he already knows he's used to being on the bottom. Look at him. You know he's a bottom. With 13 votes, the one and only me.
You were the bottom with 13 votes.
I was the
Yeah.
bottom with 13 votes.
Damn.
Read your snap. Read your snap, Tony.
I did. I didn't see nothing.
I'll replay it.
Where's the snap?
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm about to say I didn't get nothing.
Uh, oh, that's because he
Yeah.
sent it directly to me.
Oh, don't. Would you? Oh, wait. I haven't gotten anything.
What's up?
What are you doing, dude? What the hell are you doing?
I'm not doing nothing. I'm
Exactly.
reading stuff.
Roger Simmons. My man Roger Simmons is
Emails.
in the house. How you living, Roger?
Go ahead, Chris. What
What's
did
going
Tony
on,
and I
Roger
get?
Simmons?
So you got 13.
I got 13.
Okay.
Dead last. Then there was 2.
Uh-oh.
And as I can't believe Roger Simmons came back.
I'm gonna fight you for it. I'm gonna fight you for
Roger
it.
hangs out. Roger hangs out. He's gonna be himself, but he hangs out. Roger's
No, I
good.
like
people.
Roger.
Cool.
Yeah.
Just surprised he came back. And as the old saying goes, there can be only one. And with that being said, Jeffrey, Tony, everybody listening, everybody watching, we'll announce the winner after this break.
Boom.
Asshole.
I already know who won. I know who won.
Asshole.
This week's big dog, top winner, for the first time ever, finally gotten somebody's ass. He's been asking and begging and pleading to get into a dude's ass since he started on this podcast, and he finally got into our asses. His wishes come true. There is a Santa Claus. Dorothy,
Yes.
it's not just a dream. Tony D with his first
Is
ever
the winner.
starting 5 championship of the world.
Y'all hold the fuck on. Yeah, let me get my intro music. Fuck.
Look at he's so excited he didn't even have music ready. Look, he's jumping up. I'm like, no, it was close. It was like
Intro
14 to
music, damn
15.
it. Go ahead and talk. Go ahead and talk your narrative.
Yeah, I had
Give me
13.
intro
I had
music.
13.
Oh my god.
Jeffrey had 16 and Tony had 17.
There you go.
But I think what it was that really pushed Tony over was the woo woo woo. Because a lot of people had forgotten about that. I was one of them. I totally forgot until he said
you
it.
know what? Hey, I mean, like some of the ones you guys had, like Um, and as you said, Chris, that you were disappointed that I didn't do it. Was this? It's a bird, it's a plane. Didn't even pop in my head.
Hmm.
Uh,
Well, it didn't pop into
Tony,
my
the
head
Ha I Kill
until
Me, Ha I Killed Me. Totally
yeah,
forgot about that.
The Alf
Kiss My Grits was
was
on my list.
well, and
Alf,
as
Alf.
we said, as we discussed a couple weeks back, we are allowed to vote for each other. So,
Mm-hmm.
obviously Tony 100% got my vote. I couldn't
Yeah.
not. Um, he put it together this week. He finally showed up and showed out. No chatters box. He
Yeah.
finally had to step into the big leagues, and he did it. And I mean, you put the
I mean,
you put the
he did.
king at the.
I'm gonna shit on you there, Tony. But you did have the woe from Blossom. That once again, that was a playing fruit. But a win is a win. Doesn't matter what.
I mean, yes.
As Vin
It's
Diesel said. As Vin Diesel said.
oh, here
Whether
he
you win
goes.
by an
Here he goes.
inch or a mile.
Let him have his
Go ahead.
celebration.
Go ahead. Have your moment in the sun. You need to turn on your music. You're muted, sir.
I wish you could do a people's eyebrow. What the hell is that weak ass shit? He's so muted. He's muted. We can't hear him. We can't hear. We can't hear. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. You have no sound. You did all that.
You have no sound.
No. You did all that with no sound. That was fantastic.
There's no sound. I feel
Oh,
bad.
oh no.
You got all that soy. It didn't sound on. He's kicking himself right now. I guarantee
No
it.
sound. And it was going to be epic because he's been waiting. He's been holding it back for so long. He's wanted it. That was fantastic.
Yeah, that couldn't have gone any better if it had gone to plan.
Mic check. Mic check. Hello? Is this thing on?
Apparently not. He's rewinding the song as we speak, so he can do it again.
Oh,
Damn
God.
it.
The world's hypest meme.
Worst hype man.
Oh, oh, I'm hurting.
Oh,
Oh, God.
that couldn't have gone any better. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Nonsensical Nonsense, where we don't plan shit. It's just, but technical
It is
difficulties are
live.
amazing.
It is raw. It is real. Oh my God. Oh, oh.
Roger, you're not helping.
Oh man!
Now we hear you.
That was
Now we hear
embarrassing.
you.
This is so fucked up.
Like I said, I feel bad for you, which is why I don't do shit like that, because I
Would
know
you-
I'd fuck it up.
Would you like to
Damn,
try
commercial.
again? You turned your mic off again.
Yeah, he's getting through the ad.
Would you like a mulligan, Tony?
Well, y'all been drawing a wet dream out this motherfucker.
Oh, that could've gone
That
any
was that could not have got any fucking better. That was awesome.
Okay, before you actually play their sound, Tony, let me go ahead and explain to the audience what happened that aren't watching. Tony dropped his camera and mic, got everything ready.
Shut up.
turned his camera
Shut up.
on,
I had a whole
turned his
intro
mic
planned,
on.
boy, I swear.
We'll give you a mulligan, and you can try again if you'd like. Here he goes.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me
Yes.
now?
Yes. Make your noise.
Finally, the tone has won on nonsensical nonsense. Fuck all y'all for laughing at me.
There's nothing else to it. There's nothing else to it. There's nothing more. The tone. Don't you want to say some more? Don't you want to brag a little bit more about how
You
great
only
you
got
are?
one win. You don't gloat too hard. You just make your statement and leave it alone.
Yeah, keep talking, big man, because I'm coming back this week.
Come here. I'm gonna brush your side of your head. Did I tell you stop? Now go sit down.
Everybody's getting it.
Everybody's
All
getting
that
yelled
build
at
up,
today.
all that build up, man. I was expecting so much, and you just failed.
You see, you threw his pillow at me trying to stop me from acting up.
Yeah,
You want to
you
see that
just
pillow go across
failed
the screen like
miserably.
that?
Miserably failed.
Damn, audio went out.
Yes.
Which is why when I
If
came in,
you
I
want to
didn't
see
give
the
a fuss because I knew I'd
replay,
fuck it
I don't
up.
want you to see the replay. Take that out the video.
if you are
This is
listening to
our
this and you want to see
podcast.
the
Take that out the
replay,
video.
I'm Tony, and I hyped you up, man. I hyped you up so good.
I was working on it.
I was hyping you up. I was letting the people know everything. So if you want to see the replay of Tony's epic fail, go to about an
Timmy says,
hour
leave it in.
and 28 minutes, 27 minutes
I hope can't
on
none
the
of y'all
replay
count.
on YouTube.
I hope can't none of y'all take the time. I hope can't none of y'all read.
Actually, you know what? I have my clip of the week.
Amen to that.
Put this part in there too.
It ain't going anywhere. It ain't going anywhere, Debbie. We gotta go to about an hour and 28 of the show.
I think I found our new TikTok, Chris.
Yeah, right.
That's fucked up. That is live
That's
TV.
live TV. Anything can go wrong.
I
Yep.
am entitled to a
That's
blooper.
right.
The more views, the more money we make off of it. Y'all better pay me too,
Amen to that.
bitches.
Yeah, that's my clip of the week. My clips of the week have revolved around Tony.
That's all right. That's all right.
Tony won.
That is the best. That is the absolute best.
And
This
seriously,
motherfucker said. This
go on
motherfucker
YouTube
said.
and rewind for the past like 5 minutes. You're gonna laugh so hard.
I'm like, what the hell is he doing?
He's all
Roger
posing
called you
and shit.
Roger called you
Screaming.
the hypest meme.
Worst hype man on
The hype is
TV.
mime. The hype is mime. Yeah,
The
that was
hype
funny.
is mime.
That was funny. I'm gonna give Roger that one.
That was funny as hell. Because I'm drinking skinny people beer. Tony won this week and totally failed with his celebration
I
camera.
won with a very good number. Celebration was glitched. That was part of the glitch world order. He was messing with my audio. Subliminally.
Why didn't I think of that? Why didn't I think of that? When you were silent, that would have been so perfect. And actually, that would have been so perfect if I would have had that queued up when you were silent. Damn
The
it!
glitch world order. That's right.
If I would have just started playing that and talking shit.
The glitch world order. So I'm not thinking of that.
Oh man.
Oh, that is awesome.
Hey,
God,
Cam, I was
gotta
wondering the
figure out
same thing, Cam.
I'm drinking skinny beer. I'm trying to get skinny. I'm trying to get fit. So, gotta have my diet beers. They're tasty. Shut up, Cameron. You drink fucking Zima.
I got 10 days.
You twat.
I will admit it's not looking good, but I got 10 days left.
You're not gonna have a 6-pack in 10 days unless you paint that bitch on your stomach like you're in the fucking 300.
I thought about it. I ain't gonna do that.
I know, right? I don't think I can't pull it off, Roger.
Roger, why are you helping him, dog?
Don't think I can't pull it off. I'm pulling the clip, and I'm gonna let him come in, and right as he starts to talk, and there's no sound, you're gonna hear the NWO music cue up, just like they used to do. Pardon this interruption.
Yeah, go Tigers. We working on summer bodies. I said I was gonna have a
Oh yeah, I
shirtless
drank
broadcast at
Miller.
the end of the
I
month,
drank Mick.
but I
I'm
gotta get a
gonna tell you
6-pack
right
in
now.
10 days.
I'm not gonna get a 6-pack. I'm gonna get me a pony cake. Cause I already got one. That right there, that is a pony cake. Little bitty pony cake. That's close to
I got my
the
dad
6-packs I'll
bod.
get. Yes, dad bod.
I got a 40 gut.
Got a big old bass drum, baby. Boom, boom, boom.
Got a hybrid Ford diesel.
Got full on cake. Actually,
That's
I'm probably down to a pony
I-
cake at this point.
I always tell
So-
my wife, I said, it's not a beer gut, it's a gas tank for cheating.
That's right.
Shut up, Jeff.
That's right. I got a hybrid diesel.
That's a small ass gas tank, considering you only last like 10 seconds.
Are you speaking from experience, sir?
I'm charging everything I got up right now in case the power goes out again.
I was going to ask you about that. I completely forgot. I'm glad you
It's
brought it up.
thundering like hell right now, and it was windy a minute ago.
Ugh.
There was a tornado down here this afternoon about an hour ago on the Weather Channel
But
too.
enough of the monkey shines, gentlemen.
Yes.
Enough with the chicken
Well,
fuckery.
okay. Well, before you
Tony,
get
in
too
all
on your high
seriousness,
horse.
shut up, Jeff. I'm speaking. Apparently, you sons of bitches forget who hosts this show. So sometimes I have to remind. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, it was old Chris. This
No,
is new Chris.
I
I'm
am
sorry,
going to
Jeffrey. What were you
announce.
saying? Please continue, sir.
I was just going
I
to
apologize.
announce
Well, I wanted to
our
make an
new
announcement before you
list.
made an announcement.
Okay, well, you go ahead while I look it up. I have it down
What are
in a
you
way
looking
that
up?
I
I
want
thought
to
you already
say
had
it.
it written down.
I do,
No,
but I wrote
in
it
all,
down on
in all,
Snapchat like a smartass.
in all honesty, God, that was fantastic, Tony. Congratulations, man, on your win.
Thank you, appreciate
It's
it. I'm
about
glad I
goddamn
finally
time
won.
for as much shit as you talk.
You got this.
Both
It's
of you
hard
guys
work.
are only 11 away from catching up to all that is Glick.
Well, okay. Are you done with your little "I'm better than everybody else" speech?
No, I'm not better than everybody else. I guess I kind of am better than everybody else.
All right,
I'm just a,
calm down.
I'm just a
Humble.
mere mortal. I'm just a mere mortal that do superhero things. You know.
As I tell everybody at work all the time, not all heroes wear capes, but I am that hero that you're needed. Yeah.
I'm not the hero you wanted, but I'm the hero you got. Deal with it. As I open another beer.
Yeah.
So congratulations, Tony. In all
Thank you, thank you,
honesty,
thank
in
you,
all
thank you,
seriousness,
thank you.
congratulations. It's about
Thank you.
damn time.
It is about damn time.
Vent for a little bit, gentlemen. Go ahead and pat yourselves on the back. I have to deal with.
Kids and
You want me to go
sons.
ahead and announce this week's list? Or he just goes.
It's your show. Do it.
It's our
That's why
show.
there's
I'm
three.
just
That's
goes.
why. That's why there's three of us here. Oh, he said no. Turn your camera back
Okay.
off. Turn your camera back off and see a
We
Mexican
can see your
American
penis.
flag.
Turn your camera off. Oh, wait, that's not his penis. That's his dog's pecker. Put the peanut butter away, Jeff. We only have an hour and 20 minutes left. Can't your dog wait? I really hope he's not standing back there taking a piss. If he
I hope
pops out
nobody
from
gets
behind
what
that
she
goddamn
said.
curtain,
Oh
if
my
he
God.
pops out from behind that goddamn curtain, like fucking Harry Houdini, getting ready to put himself in a tank full of water.
Man.
I am very humble. I'm a very humble man. I have no ego. Every night before I go to bed, I eat a slice of humble pie, and then I say my prayers and I take my vitamins and
Oh shit.
like a good little Hulkster.
Your Flintstones vitamins. Did you announce or no?
You told
No,
me
you
not to.
said no.
Okay, good. So
I
for
was just
this
bragging
week's
about
list,
myself.
yeah, so normal day. Got it.
You gonna congratulate me on whipping your ass. Keep it up, get real.
Jesus Christ, that escalated quick as fuck. God damn. I was still reading the comment. And Tony's like, I'm going to beat your ass. That's what they're going to congratulate me on. Beat your ass from one end of the road to
I
the
had this
other.
hairstyle for
Damn.
20 years. I had this hairstyle for 20
That
years.
escalated quickly.
Like,
So for this week's list,
I will see
it's a
myself
little
out.
bit it's a little bit of a long answer to what the list is, but it's songs that never fail to put you in a good mood, aka favorite songs. Songs that you like.
Type
I
songs.
don't want to give examples. Yeah, songs that hype you up, make you feel good. You know, it's
Like
if it's a
Miley
shit
Cyrus,
day,
best of both worlds.
sure, why not? If that's what you're into.
Exactly.
The
Exactly,
the
Roger.
bald guy.
Appreciate you.
The bald guy in the
Tony
room
316
loves
says-
Miley. Loves Miley. Don't you steal my shit. You hang out for that. You just hang out there and be the croc. Let Glick 316 run the show.
I'm just saying.
T-Rock.
But yeah, so that's the list. It's going to be an interesting one because I have to actually run through my Spotify. To get my,
I don't
I
have
just
to.
started thinking. I'm going through them right now.
This is going to be another. This is going to be another one of those lists where
it's an opinion piece. It's 100%
well,
opinion piece.
they're all opinion based, but this is going to be a list where none of us have to worry about somebody stealing one of our picks
Exactly.
at all
Exactly.
in any way, shape, and or form.
So we are going to keep it at 5 this week because I don't
So
want to just
is
keep
it
going
favorite
again.
songs or just feel
Well,
good,
it
like
could be
songs that make
both.
you feel good,
Like,
like hype?
for instance, like if a song comes on and you're like, "Fuck, I love this song," and next thing you know, you're singing along, kind of thing. And the other way to put it is like a song that you can't help singing along with, but not necessarily guilty pleasure.
How do I come up with the top 5 Blacktop Mojo? I can only pick 5.
You guys start with the number one, which is
I know. How do I pick one? How do I pick one and make it number
damn.
one?
I well, like I actually one of my songs that's on the list. The only reason I heard the song is because I stumbled down the rabbit hole of lip sync battle, and this song instantly made it was what made me think of this list
Well,
because
that's
I've
yeah,
listened to
exactly, Roger.
the one song so many. Yeah, it's kind of like a pump up, but
Well, that's why I was trying to clarify because my
yeah,
favorite songs and a list of songs that hype me up are two totally different things.
right. I mean that's what I said. It's like it's hard to explain the feeling I had when I was singing the song. I don't know if you
Don't
heard
start
the song, and I'm
smiling.
going to go ahead and give you my number one.
You're not ready for this.
Well, it's on my list, but I wouldn't say it number
Don't
one. Is if you've
stop
heard the
what you're doing
song,
because you're not ready for this.
if you've heard the song "50 Ways to Say Goodbye,"
I'm hitting the whole world with my list.
listen to that song, and that song will get you fucking hyped. It's hilarious too.
I'm hitting the whole world with my list. Y'all gonna love this.
Look up the lyrics to "50 Ways to Say Goodbye."
Nobody's gonna know
Holy
anything
shit,
on
that
your
song
list.
gets
I'm
you
just
hyped.
gonna go ahead and call it right now,
I
Tony.
promise you.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you that too.
I
It's all gonna
promise
be
you.
underground
I think
rappers
that's-
from Queens
Yeah.
that nobody's ever heard of.
I can't do that list.
Man, okay,
what's
number one, I'm
what's
picking
what's Cheddar Bob
Suge Ray
and Vince-
Leonard with
Stupid.
with
Cheddar
the subways
Bob,
ain't
and
ready.
I shot myself in the leg.
The subways ain't ready.
On 8 Mile.
Glick's number one song is gonna be "Ugly" by Bumba Sparks.
Goddamn right. There's gonna be Miss
That's
New
a
Booty.
damn good
I
song. I
found
say.
you, Miss
I played the
New
love
fuck out of
Booty.
that video up here. They are tired of
Hey,
me playing that
right?
video.
Well, you
up
in the
here,
South,
bro.
you have to. It's law. You have to play
Yeah.
Miss New Booty at least twice a day. It's the law
No.
down there.
Hell yeah.
Yes, you do. It's a law.
I had
It's
it.
a,
I
yeah,
had
it's in
a
the
ringtone for a
bubble.
while.
The
Miss
biggest thing down this
New
motherfucker
Booty
is that
was my
damn Little
ringtone.
Wayne. I'm so tired of Little Wayne songs. They don't make no damn sense.
Wee 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 wee.
I'm so
Hey.
tired of Little Wayne songs.
I don't know if you guys have ever fallen down the rabbit hole of old episodes of Cribs,
Yes.
but Lil Wayne,
I've
Lil
never
Wayne, when
fallen
he's
down the
19
rabbit hole of new episodes of Cribs.
No, but on YouTube, go put in Cribs on YouTube, and you'll fall down that rabbit hole. And the
Yeah, I
funny
think I'll
thing
go
is,
slam
Lil
my
Wayne,
picker in the
when he was
stove
like
door.
19 and standing next to a car, he's like, "I got 19s on this one because I'm 19," and I'm like, "Yeah, we get it. You got more money than brains."
Redman's Cribs was hilarious.
Is that the one where he did? He did he do the one where he was like still
He
living
was in his
the ghetto and
apartment,
shit?
and his cousin was
Yeah, he
sleeping
had
on the
like his
floor and
little
shit. That
ass
was
apartment.
fucking
Yeah,
hilarious.
he had like a
He
little
kept it
tiny ass
real.
apartment.
He
Paul
kept it
Walker
Yeah,
real.
but
did
you know
something
what?
like
But
that,
you know
too.
what? That tiny ass apartment in New York was probably more expensive than any other house that was
It was
on
New
Cribs.
Jersey. He was in New Jersey.
Oh,
He's from New
He was
Jersey.
in Jersey, yeah.
That
Either
shit was
way.
funny
Paul
as hell.
Walker,
I
Paul
was
Walker
dying.
did something similar. He had this old Toyota pickup truck with a camper on the head on the camper on the back, and he's like, "This is my house." And I was
it.
like, "Bullshit, motherfucker."
Yeah, please. Might have been Willie Nelson's.
But
Yeah, I got a good list. This is gonna be fun. I got a good list.
yeah, I want to do something song based this week. We
I'm
do a lot of
gonna
movies.
call it right now. I'm reclaiming my throne.
Well,
Going for another 10 in a row at starting this
well,
week.
see, this is another interesting thing when it comes to
Let me-
songs, because songs are such a diverse group of people. I mean, like myself, I have the most eclectic taste, and Chris, I know the same. You have a very eclectic taste when it comes to music. So, I mean, you could have country and rap on the same list,
Yes, you can.
and you were like, I get it.
I was gonna say, I think, as far
Rod,
as
you crazy.
my musical taste and my music knowledge as a whole, I know it's gonna sound really egotistical, but it is what it is. Far eclipses both of your guys' combined.
Horseshit.
I don't believe that.
Okay.
Best superhero starring five.
Oh
I'm the
god,
only
that,
person
that's
in this podcast that could literally say I listen to everything.
Ask him if he wants us to do that
No, I
list
do
right
that
now.
too.
Does he want us to do that list right now, Jeff?
What's that?
Best superhero starting five.
No,
Who
he said
who
that's
said
an
that?
idea for a list. Kevin did. Kevin popped in and he
Oh,
says, I got a list.
oh.
He's like, I got one. So I will save that for another one because like
Roger, I got that one
Is
like,
there
already.
enough black superheroes to do a top five, Jeff, or Tony?
Fuck you and yes.
ooh, of course there is.
Fuck you and yes.
What's the one they just did on Netflix a while back?
Green Lantern, not Hal Jordan.
Fuck.
Actually, he was a far better Green Lantern
No,
than Hal Jordan.
the black dude that was oh man,
Luke Cage.
Luke Cage. That was fucking amazing show.
It was the first season was
And
great. I didn't watch the second season.
I didn't watch the second season.
Both
But-
seasons were awesome. That
but
was a fantastic
I
show.
love the
Fantastic
Jessica
show.
Jones series.
I heard
I
she
hate
got a
also have a
lot.
thing-
I didn't
I-
watch it, but everybody
I have a
loved
thing
Jessica
for Kristen
Jones.
Ritter though.
They said
I have a
it
thing
was
for
out.
Kristen Ritter.
No, I
I
heard a
don't know
lot
what
of
it
good
is.
reviews about it. All jokes aside, Iron Fist got laid
I
out.
hated it. I hated it. I could not
Yeah.
get into it.
Yeah, they said
Iron
was
Fist
Iron
a-
was
Fist
it
kind
was
of
was-
weak
trash.
sauce.
It
Iron
was-
Fist
I know.
was kind of
Go
weak
ahead,
sauce,
you
but
good.
it was
I liked
I
Iron
was-
Fist.
it was kind of a Green Lantern or not Green Arrow kind of concept.
Well, yeah, that was Iron Fist. And Jessica Jones, I couldn't get into for two reasons. One, it was a very slow burn that had no payoff
It
in
was
the end.
extremely strong. Yes, that's true.
And then the second thing was, I can only take so much of the woe is me, I'm so pitiful, feel sorry for me. Get over it. You're a goddamn superhero, you psycho bitch.
Yeah.
You literally
Yeah,
just
once
got
again-
railed by
once
Luke
again-
Cage like nothing happened.
Right? No, but here's the thing. Kristen Ritter
was just
she's
as
one
strong
of those-
as Luke
she's
Cage.
one of those. She's
They
one of
broke
those
the
where I'm
bed,
like, I'm in.
the apartment, and she was just
Yeah.
like, "You ready for round two?" And then she
Oh,
went
yeah.
and felt sorry for herself for 5 episodes.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
No, I actually enjoyed it. As you said, it didn't really have a payoff. But when they I don't remember what it was called, but they had the four of them together. They had Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, and somebody
Oh,
else.
Defenders, that was good.
Defenders, that was decent.
Yeah.
Wasn't it Daredevil as well?
Yeah, Daredevil was in there.
Yeah, I was
It
decent.
was Luke
I enjoyed
Cage,
the
Jessica
show.
Jones, Iron Fist, and Daredevil was in
Yeah,
the Defenders.
I thought it was decent.
No, Jessica Jones and Luke Cage had like full-on superhero sex in one of the
it was
episodes,
crazy.
Tony.
It was
Did
crazy.
they really?
Yeah, but
Oh, yeah.
it doesn't show anything.
It doesn't show anything. It's just
You know, it's,
Like,
you don't get to
it's
see
Marvel-
superheroes
Marvel
actually-
sex.
Right.
go at it,
It's Marvel
you know,
sex.
and have superhero sex because they're usually their significant other is human, and it's like, oh, I got to be careful and blah
I
blah
gotta
blah.
be- Yeah, exactly. It's like, but no, I Kristen Ritter has one of those holds on me where I'm like, I'm in. That woman's gorgeous. She's like Lori Petty, you know. If she's in it, I'm in,
Of course.
and I can't explain why. I just her dad was awesome.
I like what you said, Roger. I had to put the first five to hit my head.
Rocket's a goddamn
There you go.
raccoon, and he was voiced by a white guy.
You didn't watch Justice League Unlimited. Rocket was a female. She had powers.
No, I was talking about Rocket from Guardians.
Yeah, I know, jackass.
He was voiced by Bradley Cooper. Calm
And
down.
here's what's crazy. Somebody gonna say Jon Stewart, the TV show host. I know they're gonna do it.
No, I know who John Stewart. That's what I said. He was, in my opinion, better than Hal Jordan.
How's the original? I didn't have a problem.
Yeah,
with
Hal's
that.
the original, but
Jon
Martian Manhunter.
Stewart, Martian by the movie. By the movie.
in the comics as well.
Right.
In the comics too? I didn't know about the comics.
Yeah, I
didn't
would
read the comics.
easily
his-
say by the comics.
didn't
But I
His-
think
his
when
human-
Kevin's question, it was by the movie because he hasn't read the comics. I know he has.
Oh yeah, by the comics. I can do top. I can do that 5 real quick by the movies.
By the movies, yeah.
Black superheroes, I can do at least 10, I think.
What is super? Well, Roger, you look at the top of the screen and you
Somebody who
see
goes
this
above and
handsome
beyond
bearded
defense
man in a red T-shirt or a red
Jesus
shirt.
Christ.
That ain't
That
it,
is super.
Roger. That is not
That
it.
is super. I'm the
Superstar.
definition.
Super is me because I'm the champion this
You
week.
can't say that word.
And since he always says if you got
I
to beat a
can,
man, you got to beat the
because I
man,
am.
which makes
So.
me the man. So I'm going to tell him if you want some, get some bad enough, take some.
Tony, I'm going to give you your quote from movies, quotes from the other day. It's $5 ass down before I make
Will make
change.
change.
Hold on. I want to count how many times I've won, but I've ran out of fingers. May I borrow one from you, Tony, and one from you,
Yeah,
Jeffrey?
you can borrow that one.
Okay, there's 11, and so how many times have you guys won?
I mean, I'm here
I'm
now.
still the man. I'm still the man.
Somebody's phone ringing. Business guy.
Hello?
It's me.
Time for break, Glick.
Huntington Park, California.
not.
Who do I know from there?
Take a couple minutes. I can. You did get your win this week. I'm proud of you. Finally. Took you long enough.
No, you know
Shit
what?
as you talk.
My list was lost.
You talk more shit than I do, and you never even won.
I just got here. Fuck you. Your audience
Been
loves you.
here for
There
my.
was
You
only
were here.
three. There was only 3 or 4 before you got here, Tony. Don't get.
You were here
Oh,
for
I
my
thought y'all had
entire
more than
10
that.
in a
I
row.
thought y'all had more than that.
No, we
No.
actually had started maybe 3 or 4 weeks
Before I got
you
here?
showed up. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
my
was a new thing.
my 10 win streak was with you here.
No.
No,
Yeah,
because you won the first. You won the first ones. Because we didn't
I won
start
the
doing
first
the
one.
starting 5. We didn't start doing the starting 5 until Mike was on the show.
no, we
Mike's-
started doing. We started the original one was you and I. I won the first one,
Right.
and then
we
Mike
brought
came
on.
in, and then we brought Mike in, and yeah, he won that one. Quote. And then I went on my run.
Right.
Maybe 1 or 2 before Tony came in.
Yeah, that's what I said. I think
When
a
you guys
maximum
offer
of
the
4.
lady super sex, they say give me the soup. You're right. I'm gonna give you that one. I'm gonna give you Roger. That's pretty good. I gotta use that one day. That's pretty good. You gotta think about it, but that's pretty good.
Roger, I'm gonna tell you right now, not my wife. She likes soup, but she likes me better. Yeah, I said that.
Best 10.5 seconds of her life,
Hey,
according
gets the
to
job
Jeff.
done. It gets the job done. Once again,
I'm gonna have to give Jeff his credit.
sex is a race,
Listen.
and I'm here to win, motherfucker.
Listen, once you make him squirt, you're no longer a jerk.
Look at that.
Yeah, but just because you're in the room watching her do it does not mean you made her squirt.
Wow. God damn. Jeez, that hurt.
Calm down, Will Smith.
That almost made my belt fall off.
Calm down, what? Calm down, what?
Smith. Will Smith, the king of cuckolds.
I ain't never been
I told
cuckolded
you
in my
so.
life.
I
and
said
never
it.
will be.
I said it, and I'd say it to his face.
Bet you
Oh,
won't.
he is. I wish that bitch would try to slap me like he did Chris Rock. I'll beat the absolute
Well,
ever
you
loving
know what?
shit out of Ali
A while
wannabe
back,
ass.
we talked about Theo. What's his name? I watched his comedy special. I thought it was a little too
Theo
long.
Vaughn.
Theo Vaughn. He was on his podcast talking about it with 2 other guys that I didn't know. And he said, "What would you have done?" He said, "Well, first of all, I 100% believe it was staged because if, even as a joke, if somebody's coming up on stage towards you, you instantly go into that "what's up" phase where you're like, you don't put your hands behind your back and lean forward." And
No, you
I
don't stick your
I thought
face
about
out.
that for a second, and I went, "Damn, he got a point."
It might have been a dare. I think
It
he
might
leaned
be.
forward as a dare. Now I think about it. And I don't
That's a
even
good
want to
point.
run down that rabbit hole no more. That conversation is so fucking old. People are
Yeah,
tired of it. But
I-
his leaning forward threw me off from day one. I was like, what is he doing?
Yeah, because
But
I
okay.
would have squared up first and foremost.
But once I got hit, I probably would have squared
Even if
up.
it was a joke.
Once I got hit, I probably would have like flipped out
You
from
ain't
national
wrong,
television.
Roger.
But
That's a natural reaction.
I did see his brother's reaction on stage.
But a true
Holy shit,
gentleman.
that was funny.
Yeah, his brother's reaction was
Funny. He's like,
he wants to.
"Dude,
That
there's
motherfucker wants to
10 of us."
fight.
And he didn't say two.
He said he's a whole bunch of rock. He said it's a whole bunch of rock brothers. There's
A
10 of
bunch
us
of
on there.
rocks.
I ain't even
Chris
heard of
Rock's
that
brother
many.
wants to meet Will Smith in the streets and fight his ass.
And I'll tell you what,
And
I would
fight
pay for
his
pay-per-view
ass.
for that shit.
He
I would
really
pay
does.
for pay-per-view for
He
that.
really
I
does.
think it'd be hilarious.
And that's
There
what
ain't no pay-per-views. There ain't no cameras. It is a street fight.
Yep.
And Chris Rock's brother is going to beat the brakes off of Will Smith.
Oh,
I
easily.
don't
You know,
know.
well, no, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Chris Rock's brother, as he said, he ain't got shit to lose.
He don't.
So,
Now he's just being a brother. He's just doing his thing as a
exactly.
sibling. You know,
Speaking up for the
you
siblings.
always gotta have your brother or sister's back. So
Always.
Yeah.
even if you
Okay.
know they're in the wrong, you'll deal with that later. But
We
in the
got this.
meantime, you
Right.
gotta front and
In the
center
moment.
here in the moment. You gotta have their back. I mean, my sisters are fucking jackasses, and I know they're jackasses. But at the end of the day, I'll be the first one to talk shit about them, but don't let anybody else do it.
Yep.
I'll smack the shit out of you, even if I know you're right.
I got
I'll
four
smack
sisters.
the hell
I
out
got
of
four
you.
sisters on standby for any woman. And
Paul
my
Hogan
old,
said it best.
the oldest of my sisters, she got 6 homegirls that can't wait to come with her. That's why I don't even worry
Well,
about it.
as I was saying, Paul Hogan said it best in the movie Lightning Jack. When you're hanging around with me, I'll make a lot of jokes about you, but nobody else will.
I like that.
Well, Jeff, you know that firsthand.
Yeah. Well,
I
yeah,
fucked with you.
you know,
You know, I fuck with you all the time. But even in high school, if somebody stepped out of line, I was the first one to step up.
yeah, and you know, and it. But my thing is like Will Smith. Yes, he's had training for movies and stuff, but movie training and real training are two different things.
They are.
Who was it that
Because
said you always have a game plan until you get punched in the face?
Mike
that
Tyson.
was Mike
Was
Tyson.
it, I thought it was Tyson.
Plan till they get hit in the face.
Everybody's tough till they get punched in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I'm sorry, but I paid money to when Will Smith get popped in the nose.
absolutely. But
When he
with
smacked
that
him in
being
the face.
said,
Yeah.
let's go ahead and take a real quick break.
I'll pay you
Got a
more
little
to do it.
black top mojo for you guys again. We're gonna take a real quick break. Come back. I got a new top 10 for you guys. It's gonna be an interesting top 10. And I
Excellent.
still gotta bring up. So when we come back, we'll do our normal
Yeah.
rigmarole
Top 10 doesn't
type
have
bullshit.
anything like that.
And then I got a topic. I can't believe I forgot the other one. It was a good one too, but this one I really do like because it
Maybe talking about
kinda,
the first one will bring up the second one.
maybe hopefully I don't know. This
I
is
had a
kind of
couple ideas earlier this week on
in
that,
the
so-
words of Nonsensical Nonsense. This is a reach around from Monday night when Tony and I
Yeah.
we're talking.
Two ideas. Yeah, I had 2 ideas. I forgot what they were.
But
It's
we do
crazy
got a
how
little
that is.
blacktop mojo. Yeah, we got a little
I do
blacktop
all
mojo for you. It is our second break, so it is a cover song. I love this song, and it's from a movie. Jeffrey and you and I both love this movie. We love this gentleman's version of the Punisher, Thomas Jane. But Mr. Matt James and Katie Scher decided to take their hand at this song, and it's their version of Seether and Amy Lee's "Broken."
Roger, we ain't going nowhere. Stick around. We got one more
We're
hour.
gonna be right back. Give
If
us a
you're
few
gonna do
minutes.
your
We got a whole
broadcast,
nother.
I understand, but we got one more hour, bro.
We still got another
But
hour. We're just
so we
going
got
quick.
Katie Scher featuring Matt James, the Blacktop Mojo with "Broken." We'll be right back here in just a few minutes. If you guys don't know who Blacktop Mojo is, do yourself a favor. Check them out wherever you listen to music, wherever you stream music. And if you know who they are, do a friend a favor and tell them about Blacktop Mojo. And with that being said, we'll catch you on the... Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm not ready. Oh, God.
Glitch.
Glitch. Glitch. Now we're ready.
Just don't hit that pink button.
Don't hit the button, Glick. I feel like I should hit the button. It might be the only thing that saves me tonight at this point. Outside it.
I wanted you to know that I love the way you laugh. I wanna hold you high and steal your pain away. I keep your photograph, and I know it serves me well. run away. You don't feel me here anymore.
The worst is over now, and we can breathe again. I wanna hold you high and steal my pain away. There's so much left to learn, and no one left to find. I wanna hold you high and steal your pain. 'Cause I'm broken when I'm open, and I don't feel like I am strong enough. 'Cause I'm broken when I'm lonesome, and I don't feel right when you're gone away. Cause I'm broken when I'm open, and I don't feel like I am strong enough. 'Cause I'm broken when I'm lonesome, and I don't feel right when you're gone away.
Goddamn.
You're gone away. You don't feel me here anymore.
Welcome back to Nonsensical Nonsense, guys. I'm Glick. We got Tony and Jeff in the house as always. Goddamn, I love that song. And you want to talk about... We've talked about Matt's voice and how amazing Matt's voice is, Blacktop Mojo, but that girl can sing.
Yeah.
And I may see if I can reach out to her and maybe get some of her music on here.
Hell yeah.
And that is a fantastic duo with those two. And the crazy thing about that was they recorded that separately. They didn't record that together.
Oh, no shit.
So that was Matt James and Katie Scher. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. With their cover of Broken by Seether and Amy Lee. Welcome back to the show, guys. Like I said, I'm Glick. We got Jeffrey in the house. Say what's up, Jeffrey, so they can put a voice with a name.
What's up?
Yep, that guy. And we got Tony D in the house, the current reigning starting five champion of the world.
First time ever, first time gets better. Always remember that.
Amen to that.
Uh-huh. Your first time's always the worst time.
Here's what it is.
Well, this is true. But if you guys aren't already, go ahead and check us out on all social media at Nonsensical Nonsense on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and yes, we are on TikTok. You can also join us live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday night right here on the Haps. Go ahead and download the Haps app. It's a free app. Give us a follow. You'll get the notification coming out in the chatters box with us. And you can get every single episode of the podcast on Spotify and everywhere else you get your podcasts and fixins and jollies from. You can email us if you'd like to get involved in the starting five. Send in your own list. get into the Chatter's Box of Champions at Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast at gmail.com. And yes, we do have a merch store. T-shirts, hoodies, stickers, cups, all that fun jazz, and more to come at teespring.com/Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast. I think I got it all.
I think you
I
did.
think so.
You keep forgetting Twitch, but you did.
Yeah, I don't ever really bring up Twitch or YouTube or any of that stuff because it's just so much.
Yeah, but for
Yeah.
those of us on hats, if we don't get the hats notification, we get the Twitch notification.
That's
So,
true.
But we are on
Give
Twitch
it
and we
to
are on YouTube, all under the same name at Nonsensical Nonsense. That's why I cut out with where you can find the podcast. I cut out Anchor and Google Play and Apple
Throw
Podcasts
'em
and
out
just
there.
threw
Throw
in.
'em out there. Throw 'em all out there. In the
And just
long
threw
run,
in there
from the
anywhere you
business
get.
aspect- From the business aspect, in the long run, you're going to want everybody plugged.
Yeah.
They're going to come for you.
Well, that's why I threw in that you can find us anywhere you listen to podcasts at.
You did.
So, with that being said, hopefully you guys are enjoying the show so far. We're having fun. We're hanging out. Tony had the most epic fail of all times earlier,
Go to hell. It's epic
and
jealousy.
he'll never live that down.
Epic jealousy. That's the name of the next broadcast. Epic jealousy.
You can call it whatever you want. It was still funny.
It was still a fail, and it was funny as hell. I had to leave. I had to walk off camera. I had to walk out the damn. I didn't even just walk off camera. I walked out the damn room. I walked out the damn apartment. I was walking down the road. I went out and DoorDashed and then came back. I was telling people while I was DoorDashing, this motherfucker.
Oh, shit. I would have done the same thing. I ain't going to lie.
I was on the side of the road with a sign that said, "Let me tell you about this motherfucker." I ain't asking for your money. I just want to tell you a story.
I got a story for you.
It's the story of an epic failure. Who finally just had a win.
I know that's right. Holy shit. Well,
I had a whole
What the hell's
It
my
took me a
shit
minute to remember that shit, too. Fuck.
no, you ain't gonna live that down for a while. That shit was too damn funny. Too damn funny.
This kid, man.
You know, some people out there were having some, some people are gonna listen to that. Maybe some people are watching us live. They're just having a shitty ass fucking day. And that shit
is
made
gonna
them laugh.
cheer us up so much.
Yeah, all of y'all are welcome. You're all welcome.
And that's what the show's all about.
Christopher Walken, King of New York. You're all welcome.
Yes, that's what this show is all about. It's an escape from reality. You can put the bullshit in your world behind you for a couple hours, 3 times a week, and you can come in here and hang out with our stupid asses and just enjoy and have fun.
And we're taking donations from all teleworkers because y'all ain't doing nothing else.
Speaking of donations and this, that, and the other thing, you don't have to support us with money.
No,
The
you don't.
easiest and cheapest thing that you can do, and gentlemen, I want you two to listen to the words that are about to come out of my fucking mouth. The easiest and cheapest, it's free. It don't get no more cheaper. All you have to do is hit that share button when you see us on social media,
I might
and you
say
see us on your Spotify or your Anchor or your Google Play or your Apple Podcast, or you see us on apps. Hit that share button and share it to everybody. It don't matter who they are.
You know what? I'm
It
glad
don't
you said
matter.
that. I'm glad
It
you
don't
said
matter
that.
if you're in the Mormons United Trust for Virginity group on Facebook. Share it.
Go
and
to
if
the
there's
podcast.
3,000 people
Do
in
you have
there-
Apple? Do you have Apple or no?
No, I got Android. I'm a
Does
man.
anybody have Apple and has tried to find the podcast? I think I did.
Yes, it is on Apple Podcast.
It's
It's
on
been
Apple
looked up
Podcast.
before.
I've got it. Episode 104 is the most recent one, I think.
Yep, I put that one up last night.
Yeah,
So it's up
we
today.
are
I gotta
on
get
Apple.
Monday's show up.
I don't have Spotify, but I got us on Apple Podcasts.
It's on Spotify. I listened to it
As
on Spotify and YouTube.
as of last Saturday's episode, they are 100% up to date. I do got to get Monday's episode up, and Monday's episode. And I meant to message you, Tony, and I totally forgot because I was talking to
Sure.
Jody, and then I went to bed and everything like that.
Right.
Monday's episode was really good.
Okay, cool.
We had a natural flow. We were able to transition without
Pause.
anything. And we touched on TV
Everything.
shows, movies, sports, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and it was just everything was a natural flow, a natural transition,
So you was
and it
good with
was
what
it was,
you
it was
heard. That's what
good.
I want to hear. Yeah, you was good with what you heard. Did you
Yep.
get the after show up too? We
Oh
had
well,
two
I
after
gotta, I
shows.
gotta, I
Did you
gotta.
guys do after as well?
Yeah, we had
I
two
do
after
want to get
shows.
those up, but I'm gonna throw those up as bonus content.
Good, please.
I just have to.
Edit them.
It's gonna be a little bit trickier for me to get the audio off of those.
Okay,
So,
I get that.
because I don't think they're on Facebook, and I don't know that they're.
They're not on YouTube.
Yeah,
not on YouTube.
No.
yeah. So I'm gonna have to try to pull the
I
audio
would have
off
got
of
the
here.
notification because I monitor our YouTube channel.
So
I don't think it's saved on Twitch either, but I know it's on here on Haps. You can use
No,
it on my page.
I don't. That's the problem I have with Twitch. It doesn't save anything.
You got to
yeah, you have to
broadcast
go.
directly from Twitch. You
Yeah.
gotta
I have done
broadcast
that. It doesn't save it either.
It saved two. I did 2 test videos and they still up there. They go away
Never
after 2
saved
weeks. I was told.
So I think I can pull the audio off of here. I just got to figure out how to do it.
Yeah.
Like I said, that'll be bonus content. I can grab that whenever and throw it up. I just got, I got like 5 episodes behind. I'm posting, so that was on me. I just got busy with everything else going on.
Sure.
But I do got to get Monday's show up. It is actually in the process of being posted. I went to bed last night, so all I got to do is finish out some fine tuning
Get
and
some
then
rest.
click
Go
publish,
ahead.
and it's good.
Yeah,
And it's
get
good.
some rest. Fuck that. We're good.
So.
Keep the episodes weekly. We'll work about the bonus shit later.
Yeah, so we're getting up there. We're going.
Save the bonus
But
episodes for when we finally get off our asses to get a Patreon.
I got Patreon. I just don't. I'm not broadcasting on it.
yeah, well, I mean that's a down the road thing too. That can we can
Yeah.
maybe I'll put it on my OnlyFans.
There you go.
Since I'm not showing my pecker on OnlyFans, I'll just put bonus episodes on OnlyFans.
Yeah, and we'll get negative numbers.
No,
I don't think
we'll
you can
get
get
some
negative
up
numbers,
there.
but damn,
I think we'll get some
It was a
up there.
joke. Jeez.
damn, hurtful. You're on the after shows too, butthead.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying.
Fucking wish version of Nicolas Cage over here. If Nicolas Cage and Charlie Day had a kid, it'd be you.
Ooh,
If
damn.
Nicolas Cage and Charlie Day had a kid that was on crack, it would be you.
Wow. So I'm the Hunter Biden of the cages.
Hunter Biden.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I mean, if you want to go down that road, you can go down that road. But speaking of Monday's show, Tony,
Yeah.
you and I got into a conversation about movies and movies that should not have been made, or movies that should have never had a sequel, or movies with reboots and everything like that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there's been a movie for the last several years that has been up in the air about a reboot.
There's
Well,
a
I
couple
guess
of
they've. Well, this is one that I'm kind of looking forward to, and I was curious to see who they were going to get to play the main character, because originally they talked about Jason Momoa, and I said, no, I don't like it. I mean, I like Momoa, don't get me wrong, hell of an actor. I like the guy. But it looks like they are finally getting it up and running, but they are rebooting The Crow.
I did hear about that.
And
I haven't
the
heard
main
who they
character that I'm kind of intrigued, and I kind of want to get your guys' opinion, that is going to fill in the shoes for Brandon Lee, Eric Draven, in the Crow movies, is none other than the kid who played Pennywise in the It movies, Skarsgård.
Ooh.
What?
And I'm kind of liking it.
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
not
can
gonna
see
lie,
it,
I kind
can
of like
see
it.
The younger Skarsgård brother can act, man. Let me tell you.
the youngest Skarsgård brother.
I think his name.
Yeah,
what
he's
the hell
not
is
the
his
one
name?
from True Blood.
No, he was Pennywise
Oh,
in,
you're talking about the skinny dude.
Bill Skarsgård.
The skinny guy.
Skarsgård.
Bill Skarsgård, yes.
was
Yeah, he
skinny
played
guy in True
Pennywise.
Blood.
He was also in that show on Netflix a few years back, Hemlock Grove.
No, he wasn't in True Blood. He wasn't in True Blood. His older brother played Eric in True Blood.
Yeah, his older brother played Eric.
Okay, Eric,
Bill
now,
was
he a good actor.
Pennywise.
He's a good actor. The guy that played Eric on True Blood.
Oh yeah, he's amazing.
Well, he played.
He
he also
did
played
Tarzan
Tarzan.
with
Yeah, he did Tarzan. I
Margot
saw
Robbie.
Tarzan. Me,
So I'm
that's
kind
just-
of.
if he gets back up, I'll
Alexander Skarsgård, that's who it is.
Yeah, Alexander.
Alexander Skarsgård.
Alexander Skarsgård is an amazing actor. and I would never want to stand next to the motherfucker. A, because he's too good looking, and B, because he's like what 6'9".
Well, all of them are like that. All the
Oh yeah.
Skarsgårds are
Well,
super
even
tall.
their pops, even their
Yeah,
pops, their pops was in. He
Avengers,
was no,
Thor.
their pops. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
yeah.
He
He
was
was in
in
Thor.
Thor, but
That's an acting dude. That dude is in everything. He's on my list.
The Skarsgårds
he's
are they.
a
A lot of
franchise,
people won't
a
give them.
family
They won't
franchise.
give them the love that they deserve, but they are an acting dynasty because their pops has been doing it
Yes.
for a
Like
long
Dawn,
time.
like
Well, I don't know if
Dawn
you see
is.
the girl with the dragon tattoo, but Skarsgård Senior is a genius in it.
I will never watch that movie again.
It's fucked up, right?
I will never watch that movie again.
I've never
I'm
seen it.
curious on seeing the other one. Oh, Chris, trust me,
They broke
it's
the
out there.
rules. They broke.
They
the
broke
rules.
some
They
serious
always broke
rules.
They broke the rules.
They broke some serious rules to the point where I was like, "Damn, that's fucked up." You
Yeah,
you
no, it
talk
looks
about
like
that scene. You talk about that scene.
Then
Yeah, I
he
know what
gave
you're
a
talking
check.
about.
Then he gave her a check.
Yeah, this
But
motherfucker.
no, like I said, I'm kind
He
of
got his though. He got his.
yeah,
Sort of.
I'm kind of I'm a little bit excited. I'm a little bit intrigued. I think I like the Bill Skarsgård over Jason Momoa to play that character.
Yeah, no, you can't go with somebody as big as Momoa to
No,
play that character.
because even if
Momoa,
you look at all the
and
different
I'm not talking about big
variations,
actor. I'm talking about a
no
big
size,
motherfucker. He's
yeah,
built. He's
size.
built like a brick shit house.
Because even if you look at all the different variations of the Crow movies, because you had Crow,
Right.
then you had Crow 2, City of Angels, and then
I've
there
only
was
seen
the
the first
one
one.
where what's that?
I've only seen the first one, to be honest.
Oh, there's like 4 or 5 of them. But the guy,
Which is why I
oh,
haven't seen
jeez.
the other ones because I need to find out the order that they came out in.
They're
First one's the best
actually
one.
really they're surprisingly they're surprisingly good. You got obviously they got a lot lower budget, but you had The Crow, which was Brandon Lee, and then you had Crow City of Angels,
Right.
I didn't even know that
which
was
the
an episode of
guy
Angels.
the guy who was in that was where they Vincent Perez, not a big guy, was good for the role. Iggy Pop was in it. Thomas Jane was in that movie.
Iggy Pop was in it. Holy shit.
Thomas Jane or Iggy Pop was the bad guy, one of the bad guys.
I was actually
And then
listening to Iggy Pop today. So.
and then you had Crow Salvation, which had
remember that. I
a
do remember
very
Salvation.
young Kirsten Dunst in it,
Oh no shit.
and the guy who played
How young was
The
she?
cr-
Because Kristen Dunst has been around forever.
that movie came out in 2000.
I
So
think she was a child star.
Well, yeah. Well, she was her first kiss was with Brad Pitt. Like, she was in Interview with a Vampire, and she played a child
was in the
vampire that was
early
like
90s.
25, 30 years old, but she was like 12.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They did her like Brooke Shields.
Yeah, exactly.
but
And her first on-screen kiss was with Brad Pitt, and it was her first real kiss.
She was born in
It's
82.
kinda like-
So she was born in
Yeah.
82. An Interview with the Vampire came out 93, 94.
she's a year younger than
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. She's 2 years younger.
So in 2000, when Crow Salvation came out, she was 17.
So that's not seriously young. I mean, when she was in
17,
when she was in Interview with the Vampire, she was like maybe 12, if that.
But the guy who played the Crow in that movie, in the first Resident Evil, the actor's name is Eric Mavis, but in the first Resident Evil movie, he was the guy who was there looking for his sister, kind of a nerdy guy. I think he turned out to he got bitten in second. He was he was in the second movie as well. So if you look at the characters who have played the Crow,
They're all small guys. You can't.
they're
have somebody
smaller.
as big as
And
Momoa.
in the Crow, Wicked Prayer, which was the last one, Tara Reid was in it.
Oh no shit.
and I can't stand her as it is, but she was.
The only
Plug your
movie
ears,
I liked
ladies.
her in,
Plug your
the
ears,
only
lady. And I
movie,
don't
the
use
only
this word very
movie I
often.
liked her in
There's
was Big Lebowski.
a ton in that damn movie, in Wicked Prayer. But David Borealis was in it, or
Okay.
Borean, whatever, from Buffy and SWAT and stuff. We were talking about that Monday night. But you know who played the Crow in Crow Wicked Prayer? Edward Furlong,
Oh no shit.
which was the kid from
I've heard the
Terminator
name.
2, and
Yes,
you
yeah,
know,
he's John fucking Connor, the
yeah,
original. He's the
and
young
he's been
John
in a
Connor from T2.
yeah, he's been in
Oh,
a
the young
ton of
kid.
stuff.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, the one that the Arnold jumps off he grabs him off his dirt bike just as the semi truck hits
He
the
was
dirt
in
bike.
Pet Cemetery 2. He was in
But
some
no, before we
Aerosmith
get into
videos. I mean,
before
he's
we get
got a
into shit,
career in you know, like he's had a he was Edward Norton's little brother in American History X.
Yes.
So you know, but
yeah,
he played the Crow in that one, and then actually, and it wasn't a part of the Crow series, uh, but it was a Crow-like movie that Fez from that '70s show did.
Okay.
It was hold on, what the hell is his name?
Wilmer Valderrama.
Yeah.
That's his real name, not Fez. Fez is just what he's best known for. He actually,
Was it,
uh, my wife listens to a singer called Maluma, and Maluma does a song where he talks, and Wilmer Valderrama's in the, you know, that genre of music. Their
Mhm.
fucking music videos are like miniature movies.
Yeah, oh
And
yeah.
he actually says he Maluma's a bartender, and he says to Wilmer Valderrama, he's Wilmer says to him, he says, for every beautiful woman you see, there's a man out there that's tired of fucking her.
yeah. That's a
And then
true.
Maluma fucks his wife in the video, and he's because he's off fucking around, so Maluma's like, "What's up, baby?" She's good look. The woman that plays his Vilmer's wife is gorgeous.
Well, I know I'm gonna fuck this up,
Yeah,
but
go
it's
ahead.
El Muerto, Muerto,
Muerto? Snap
Muerto,
it to me.
Muerto. Yeah,
Snap
Muerto.
it to me.
Yeah, it's so late. But it's a Crow-like movie. It's not in the Crow series, but it's a Crow-like movie where he plays the main character. Actually, pretty damn good
Wilmer
movie.
Valderrama. Acting credits.
It obviously translates into English as the Dead One. Very
Yeah,
good
it's
movie.
El Muerto.
But again, it was a Crow-like movie. So you know, the Crow franchise has 4 movies to it, and they've all been good. And the characters that have all played uh, the Crow
Is that the
have
Crow?
been smaller guys. They're not big guys. So that was kind of where I didn't like when they originally said they were going to reboot the Crow with the Jason Momoa. But I really do. I'm kind of I'll go ahead and say I'm excited. I'll go out on a limb and say I'm excited to see Bill Skarsgård play the character of Eric Draven because he's a guy who has more than proven himself
El
as being
Muerto. El
more than
Muerto.
able to transform into any character.
Right.
It's
And
pronounced El Muerto.
there was a TV show that came out a few years ago. It was on Netflix. It was one of the Netflix first original series called Hemlock Grove. It was kind of a vampire
Oh,
werewolf.
I remember that. I remember that.
I think I remember.
He was in it.
It's still on Netflix. Yeah.
Yeah, it's still on Netflix. He was actually really good in that movie. I think oh, what's her face that played Jean Grey in the X-Men movie? She was in it. What's her name? Janet K. Femke or whatever.
Jensen. You know, we was
Yeah,
talking about
Femke
women who
Jensen.
did a swap in characters. You ought to see the character she's played when she's not on X-Men. Oh my God, that's an acting.
Oh,
Oh,
she's
really?
on that show Hemlock Grove. She is something else.
She flipped my head up on How to Get Away with Murder.
Oh, that show's messed up. I loved it.
Dude, she
What
flipped
that
my jaw dropped on when her character.
the girl from
Look at it. Watch Hemlock Grove.
the Latina
And
girl on the first season
her
of How
character
to Get
on
Away
there.
with Murder. She does she's in a movie, and it's all in Spanish, so you guys will probably not watch it. But it's called Nosotros los Nobles. We are the nobles, and it's about a family with three rich. The mom passed away a long time ago, or a couple years ago, and the dad finds out his kids are fucking retarded snobs, and so he pretends that they're broke and that the IRS or whatever's taking everything, and they're in hiding, and he actually makes his kids actually go get jobs and learn the value of a dollar and stuff.
Good.
And it's one of those movies. If they made it you'd have to change a few things, but you wouldn't have to change the major plot of it
Right.
to actually make it into an English movie. And she is that girl that's I gotta look up her name. Nosotros los Nobles cast. I have to look it up. I can't remember her name.
Yeah, Famke Jensen, she was also in Taken too.
Her name is Carlos Sosa.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
See if I can show you a picture real quick. She's actually an amazing actress. There she is. She's in that How to Get Away with Murder.
Yeah, I remember her.
She's in a
She
bunch of
plays
other
one of the
stuff.
students. Yeah, she's actually a Mexican actress, and she's amazing, and she's hilarious.
That's what's up.
She can be,
That's what's up.
but she play in that We Are the Nobles. She plays her character's name's Barbie. That fucking shit cracks me
What's
up.
up?
It's the only movie that's 100% in Spanish that I'm like, I'm gonna watch that again. Fuck, I might watch that tonight. God damn, such a good movie.
I got
It's-
Snowfall. I'm like, Snowfall and Moon Knight. New episode of Moon Knight came out today.
I'm gonna watch that tonight. I'm waiting
Well,
for it.
I was expecting to watch that this weekend, but then I found out today that not only this weekend, and I understand why the kids aren't coming over this weekend. Unfortunately, there was a death on that side of the family,
Oh wow.
That's terrible.
I could
which
go-
I mean, kind of hits me kind of hard too because, you know, I've known them people them people that was horrible.
Why you gotta
I was
call
a part of
them
that-
people? Sorry, Tony.
Yeah, I was a part of that family for so long, so it doesn't hit me as hard as it hits them. But no, it
What do you
still
mean,
sucks,
you
and it
Yeah, what do you mean, you people?
yeah. But so they're not coming over this weekend, and then I was like, okay, cool. So, and then I was also told that next weekend they probably won't. They're not going to come over, and I was like, damn, 2 weekends in a row right off the rip, huh?
Yeah,
I mean,
damn.
It's fine because next
One-
weekend
one
I'm
that
going to
gives
go on a
you
road
break
trip.
too. Like I said, they're teenagers. They're going.
Well,
around.
no, but they went up because every other weekend their stepsisters are there, and right now, unfortunately for me, I only get them on the weekends.
Yes.
So I totally get they want to see their stepsister. Sorry, I
Right.
hate that word. They want to see their sisters, and they want to spend
People
time with
hate
their
it, but you
sisters.
Right. People hate it, but you right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just I hate that. It's just such a shitty word to say.
My
So they they want to see their sisters because they only get to see them twice a month.
But they would be like, "Why
So-
you say your stepdaughter? That's your daughter." I said, "No, she's my stepdaughter.
Yeah.
She knows who her father is." I'm
Well-
a guardian.
Well, like I have two half brothers, and I've never introduced them as this is my half brother. This is my brother.
Yeah, that's exactly how I am with my
They are
sisters.
from my father's first marriage.
And for the
which-
longest time,
You know,
when I was younger, that's how I always looked at Joe. It's my stepmom. But as I've gotten older, it's either Joe or I'm always going to call her Joe, just because that that's
I just
the
started
last
saying
30
Joe
years.
After a while, I was like Mama Glick, but then I'm like, Mama, that's Joe. I got you.
But if somebody asks me, then I'm gonna say, yeah, that's my mom because that's who she is. I mean, at the end of the day, she's been around for 30 damn years.
that's your
That's
she
my
put,
mom.
she put up with enough of your shit. You can call her.
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
I
So
got a full sister.
so they only get to see their
stepsister, a
sisters.
half sister. I got two half sisters.
My older
Stepsister
sister's my
that passed
half
away,
sister.
Stepbrother and a full sister. So I got a blended family mix. I got mom.
I got
stepmom,
I got
all that.
my half sister. If you want to get to technicalities, I got my half sister, I got my broster, and then I have two stepsisters, quote unquote. But at the end of the day, they're all my sisters, and You know, my
Of
older
course. Yeah,
sister,
we
I've
a
never
family.
called her.
Period,
Yeah,
period.
I've
End of
never
story.
called her
We're a
anything
family.
other than my sister.
We're a family. Fuck
Right.
that.
And the same
Everything
thing
else
with
is
my
different.
my other two sisters that are quote unquote stepsisters. They've always been my sisters, except for one. I try not to claim her, and Jeff knows her.
You know,
I only
once you
kid. I claim her. She is my
after
sister.
at least 10 years, y'all fucking family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I
So
got homeboys.
my baby
We
sister,
be
she was like a year old. I don't even think she was quite a year old when they came home
right.
or when they came back to Ohio, and Joe and Pops got together. So, and now
Oh, we
she's
was just
old.
family. Fucking period. And even my uncles, my dad's half brothers. They my uncles and those my cousins and all that shit. Fuck it.
Yeah.
You know, we all
So
all
yeah,
the
you know
same.
they
We
want
look
to.
the same.
Yeah. So I mean, like I said, well, yeah, all you people look the same.
No, well,
Y'all too.
Sorry, I took a page out of Jeff's book. Sorry.
uh, I
You know
Wakanda
what?
forever,
you brought
Tony.
up
You have the ones that go
this.
to the beach and the ones that don't. Fuck y'all.
Amen to that.
Yeah. The
Well,
ones that go to the
Chris,
beach are jealous of the
you
ones that
brought
don't
up the
go to the
subject
beach.
of movies that are getting remade and rebooted and whatnot, and I still don't know if this was being remade or not. But Chris, you and I've talked, and Tony, I'd like to get your opinion on it. Uh, Big Trouble in Little China.
I never watched it, but it was crazy.
Oh, I love that movie.
I've
It's
never heard
supposedly
anything of a
being.
remake about
Hold
that.
on.
It's
Say what?
actually no. We talked about it where The Rock might be playing Jack Burton.
Oh yeah, no, fuck it.
Do something
Throw it
bad.
in
And
the
I think
trash.
if they do it like that, it's not gonna be
Oh, let me guess. The
Jack
Rock
Burton.
and Kevin Hart.
I have no idea. All I know is, but it's supposedly
Yeah,
been
it's
in the
not a
work
good
for
thing.
years.
Playing something
The
like that.
problem I have with that, it's not the beauty of Jack Burton. He's a sidekick that doesn't know he's a fucking
Do
sidekick.
something mean to somebody like
He's you, Jeffrey.
See, Big Trouble Little China was made by Kurt Russell. It was a pretty big.
It's actually a John Carpenter movie.
Is a who?
John Carpenter made it. John Carpenter. It's amazing film. It's hilarious. But the whole concept is Kurt Russell's character is a sidekick that doesn't realize he's the sidekick. But it's all from, he is the main character of the movie. And he's a little bit
love
full
the
of himself. And,
I loved them in Tango and Cash. That shit was excellent.
oh, I love it. That movie was made in Ohio.
That was a great.
No, not the
It was-
whole movie, just parts of the movie.
Well, the prison
It was
scenes
filmed at the
were
reformatory.
at Mansfield Reformatory, yeah.
Yeah, just part of the.
And of course, the greatest movie of all time, and I'll fight anybody that says different, Shawshank Redemption was made there.
That was not the greatest movie of all time.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
How dare you? Watch
said
your
The
horror
greatest
mouth.
movie of all time
What do you
was
claim,
Star
sir?
Wars
Die Hard.
when they introduced Jar Jar Binks.
Die Hard is technically a sequel.
How do you figure? And you're glitching.
The original movie starred Frank Sinatra.
Horse shit. Never heard of that.
And it is true. Look it up. It is.
The
It
original-
is actually.
I expect
it is
the original
actually-
movie to be the
I wouldn't
Tower
call it a
Inferno.
sequel. Not necessarily a sequel, but it is like a reboot of a original Frank Sinatra movie.
It's a reboot of the original Frank Sinatra movie.
Yes.
Alrighty. So if
Hold
we're
on.
going to
I'll
go there,
look it up. I'll tell you what the name of the movie is.
so if
What?
you don't want to make it
Die Hard is a remake of Frank Sinatra movie. What movie? The Detective, starring Frank Sinatra.
what was the plot?
Sinatra was offered the role due to contract clause. Sinatra starred in the film The Detective. The film was based off the novel of the same name by some author. The sequel to the book, The Detective, is Nothing Lasts Forever, is what Die Hard is based on. So technically, Die Hard is a sequel of The Detective.
Okay, so we're going to drop Die Hard, then I'm going to take Top Gun.
As
would
far
say
as what? Top Gun is what?
Greatest movie of
As
all
in
time.
greatest movies of all time? Die Hard's got a lot of... Top Gun's got a little bit of... A couple of plot issues I take issue with.
A lot of people that are
Oh
problem
my
with
God,
the
here
love
we go.
scenes and all that. And then if
No,
you want
well-
to drop those, if you want to drop those, then I will definitely throw out there The X-Files. Nobody's fucking
That
with
was a
that
damn good movie.
Is the
No, I
X-Files
did not
a
like the
movie?
show. Yeah, well,
the movie.
it was.
There
It
was
was
two
made,
movies.
It was
There were two
two
movies.
movies. Yes.
Yes.
I did never watch the show.
Made for TV?
I slowly. No, it was actually on theatrical release, and the movie was amazing.
The movie was fucking
And
awesome.
it was the only reason I started watching the show. Granted, I didn't get very far into the show. I love David Duchovny. I think he's an amazing actor.
I love Gillian Anderson.
Well, yeah, her as well. But as far as movies that are damn near
Unfuckwittable.
flawless, Shawshank Redemption is damn near a flawless movie.
Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, we got time for this. We got time for this. Flawless movie. X-Files. Let me say Die Hard, but you call it the sequel. South Park, bigger, longer, and uncut.
That shit cracks me up.
Look at Glick.
Fuck, that movie cracks me up.
Glick got the losing shit.
Bigger, longer. Shut your fucking face, motherfucker. The
Ooh,
Woosah.
sigh. What the hell did you two fuck up today?
No, you know what? I do have another movie that is a really good movie. I don't remember any plot holes in it. White Man Can't Jump. I love that movie.
Oh, this motherfucker.
I like that.
Godfather.
That movie introduced everybody to boxer briefs. Give me a break.
I love Woody Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson's a good fucking actor.
What would you say? Speaking of Woody Harrelson, here's a question. Let's see how much you guys really like Woody Harrelson.
I love Woody Harrelson, man.
And I know we're gonna disagree because I love Woody Harrelson too. There's nothing that he can do wrong. Off the top of your head, when you think of awesome Woody Harrelson movie, without thinking about it, what do you think of?
Natural Born Killers.
I was just about to say that.
Yes, sir.
I was just about to say
Yep.
that.
Okay, we're all on the same page.
Dude, I was just
Absolutely,
about to say
goddamn.
That is.
And
I'm sorry. I don't care what anybody says. That is the greatest Woody Harrelson movie ever made. It is.
we
Well,
can't
here
do that,
and here's why.
man.
Because
We
you,
can't
that
do
dude
that.
shows his chops, and you forget.
I would say, in my opinion,
Robert fucking Downey Jr.'s in the movie.
in my opinion,
He's in Natural
Yeah.
Born Killers. You forgot, didn't you?
He's
He
the
plays
reporter. Yeah.
He gets killed at the
In
end.
my opinion based only, that is my favorite Woody Harrelson movie.
Google his shit.
Not, and it was not just Woody Harrelson that made that movie. That entire fucking
IMDb.
cast.
Woody Harrelson, Natural Born Killers.
Woody
Robert Downey
Harrelson
Jr.
movies. Let me look at his movies real quick, cause
Yeah, that's
1994,
I don't-
Natural Born Killers. Juliette
Woody
Lewis.
Harrelson movies.
Woody Harrelson.
Juliette Lewis.
Robert Downey
I got
Jr.,
a love-hate relationship
Tom
with her.
Sizemore. Robert Downey Jr. or Rodney Dangerfield. Tommy
That's right.
Lee Jones.
let me throw a challenge. to
Tommy
you
Lee
all.
Jones.
Let me throw.
I
Let me throw,
forgot
Yep.
he was in that.
He was the warden.
Yeah.
let me throw a monkey wrench into what you all are saying because I wanted to give him
Yeah.
his character in Hunger Games more
Oh.
credit than Natural Born Killers, but
I am not.
And
I
I'm
am
gonna
not a
say
fan.
this,
I am not
I
a fan
think-
of Hunger Games.
he
But I
was
will
very-
say,
his role was hell in that movie.
I will say because I was forced to watch them.
They're amazing.
I think they're fucking incredibly stupid.
Okay, we'll deal with
Well,
you.
that's
But I
that's
will
one thing
say-
with you.
Well,
I
whatever.
want to give
It is what it is.
2012 he was a beast.
Oh, 2012 was amazing.
shit.
He was awesome. in that. I
Reacher.
forgot he was-
Reacher was in that movie too. The guy who plays Reacher. Wow, what a cast.
He was a beast.
Yeah, yeah. He plays from. He's from District 1.
But I will also give him Game Change when he was a political advisor to Sarah
You
Palin.
guys are gonna do my starting five?
Okay,
Oh, I haven't
so
He
I do
rocked
not-
that
I-
character, dog.
yeah,
If you ever get watch
I
the
never
movie
seen
Game
that.
Change, watch Game Change. They disrespected Sarah Palin so bad. I got her back.
I
They
do not.
disrespected the hell out
Sarah
of her.
Palin. was
No,
awesome.
you know what?
You ever see that? Did you ever see
you
that
seen
movie,
Highwaymen?
Mail and Palin?
The who?
Mail and Palin.
The Highwayman
No, I haven't seen that.
with
Oh, Highwayman was awesome. No, what
it's
Woody
the,
Harrelson
the story
and,
of,
and the Hunger Games. I will give credit.
Yep.
Woody Harrelson and one of my favorite female actresses. I don't think she's sexy. I don't think she's hot or anything like
didn't
that.
know
I
he was
just
in
really
Wildcats.
enjoy
Damn.
watching her. Is Elizabeth Banks.
Okay.
I love her.
They were both really good in that movie. So if I were to give any credit to that movie, it would be based off of those two.
You know what? We need
No,
our asses whipped. We need our asses whipped. I
no.
forgot that fucker was in Indecent Proposal.
God damn.
What?
I
Who?
forgot about that. Woody Harrelson. He was the husband.
Have
Oh
you
yeah.
ever seen Defendor? Oh my god, that movie's hilarious. It makes fun of like superheroes. It's basically a guy just he decides he's become a superhero. It's
Yeah.
not the greatest movie ever. But holy shit, Woody Harrelson
It's a
Sr. is in
terrible
it.
movie.
Fuck, he was in Semi Pro.
He's done a ton of
He was in. He's been in everything. There's a TV series on
102 movies in total.
Damn.
Tony. You got HBO Max.
Yes.
Have you ever watched True Detective?
No.
Oh shit, I
And
totally
I
forgot
think
about
the
MTV.
first season.
Yeah.
I think the
way
first
back.
season of True Detective, Woody Harrelson was in there. And you want to talk about a Woody Harrelson mind fuck?
Gotcha.
Oh boys, I got the winner for the best Woody Harrelson movie. The People versus Larry Flint.
Yeah.
That was a terrible. It was a terrible goddamn movie that should have never been made.
But he acted his ass off in that movie.
He. Damn, White Man Can't Jump was 92.
Yeah, that's an old
Fuck, I
movie.
forgot about Doc Hollywood. I love that movie.
Way back.
Jeff,
Yeah,
you know what else Woody Harrelson was in?
what's that?
Wildcats.
Wildcats,
Cowboy
bet you.
Way. The Cowboy
That's
Way.
right. The Cowboy Way. The best Woody Harrelson movie. I changed the champagne bottle scene or the
Doc
wine bottle
Hollywood.
scene.
Well, Michael
Have you
Yeah,
ever
when they were in
tried
the fancy
that-
restaurant
Have
after-
you ever
after he
tried
ordered
that
his-
shit? You try sucking on a wine bottle and keep it stuck to your tongue. You can't do it. My hat is off. He literally takes a wine bottle, sticks it. You know how you back in the day when you were a kid, you'd suck on a Coke bottle and stick to your tongue and you move it back and forth. He does it with a big ass fuck off glass wine bottle,
I can do it.
and fuck you, dude. Can't.
So basically, this tells me what you
I
guys
can do
doing
it.
with your mouth. This is what you're all doing with your
No,
mouth.
seriously, because I tried to recreate
The
that
hole
as a
when
joke.
you around the
No, the little
outside
hole.
of the wine
bottles
bottle.
are heavy.
We're not
Wine
talking
bottles
about
are
you
heavy.
sucking off a wine bottle in
Wine
front of your
bottles are
machi
heavy.
cheese.
Wine
No, he
bottles
does,
are
he
heavy.
does one of these where he goes like
That means
this.
my tongue game is that goddamn good. We ain't had this conversation in a minute. I'm just saying.
But, dude, what,
It's strong, Tony.
but seriously,
Tongue game is
what's
strong
old
in the
What's
streets.
old boy in that movie? What's old boy in that movie? What's his buddy's? Kiefer
It's
Sutherland.
Kiefer Sutherland.
Sutherland. Who's that? You ordered some dinner? Oh, okay.
And they rocking out in that red
Damn,
pickup truck
Jason
in New
ordered
York.
dinner?
No, shut up. My son's
Didn't
girlfriend.
you guys already eat, you fat fuck?
I did.
I was gonna say, damn.
Yeah, you got 10 days before you're supposed to have a six pack.
Yeah, supposed to. It's not looking good.
Yeah,
I admit
it's
it.
gonna be a 6-pack of Bud Light.
Well, it's a good thing all the fake people aren't here to hold you to that.
Fake people.
No, you know,
That's fucked up.
damn, he was in Indie's proposal.
It was, wasn't it though?
But-
It was kind of a shot that was out of nowhere. Right? Yeah, you're not wrong.
Excluding natural born killers. Excluding natural born killers from when you think of Woody Harrelson, tell me you don't think of Cheers.
You gotta think of Cheers. That's where you started.
Oh yeah, I mean that's where everybody was introduced to Woody Harrelson from. And
Yeah.
you know what? Call it what you want to call it and shit on it if you want to call
shit.
it. But if you've seen the second Venom movie, Woody Harrelson was good as Carnage.
Oh,
Yes, he was.
he knocked it the fuck out the park.
There was nobody else,
You know
and
what?
after seeing that, there's like nobody else could have done that.
I got the Woody Harrelson's first movie. He's uncredited, but he was in the Harper Valley PTA movie. Damn.
No man, like I said,
1978.
they're as much as I enjoy Woody Harrelson and I like his movies and stuff like that. There's no movie that is better, in my opinion, that I've seen him in as a character in a role other than Natural Born Killers.
You gotta watch him in Game Change.
Well, I'm just and that
Natural Born Killers
kind
was
of comes
the
back
first
to
one
the
that came
Venom
out
thing.
All of our heads. It came back to all of our
Yeah.
heads. Natural
Killer
Born Killers was the
Instinct?
first one. That was the first
Well, that
one.
comes back to
People
the Venom 2 where he played Carnage. You can see where he kind of tapped into that character a little bit again.
Especially at the end of Carnage 1, or especially at the end of Venom 1. When they show him in the jail cell, he's like, there's going to be carnage. Like, yeah, there's the natural born killers guy.
And I still say he was a beast in Hunger Games. He was absolutely so.
he. Yeah,
Oh,
I did not
snap!
like the movie.
Money Train, boys.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh
I
yeah, that was
forgot
good.
about Money Train.
That goes along the lines of white men can't jump.
And of course, his silliest role, Kingpin.
Never saw it.
Oh my God, Bill Murray in that movie cracks me up.
Bill Murray was a mess. Yeah, Woody had some monster movies. I hope he gets a Lifetime Achievement Award or Oscar soon.
He should.
He fucking deserves
Damn, he
it.
was
Oh,
in
he's
Wag the
got to.
Dog.
There's a couple
I
movies
forgot
on
he was
that
in
list.
Thin Red Line.
A couple of movies he's in that I didn't realize he was in. 2012, he killed it too. I ain't gonna lie.
And
He
he
knocked that
was.
shit out the park in 2012.
Wait. I didn't know he was in that. Oh yeah, he was a lawyer. Okay. In North
What
Country.
movie?
North Country. That Charlize Theron movie about the miner.
I
She
didn't
was
see it.
she worked in a mine and she was raped, and nobody believed her. He was the lawyer.
That's fucked
It's
up.
based on a true story. It's a good fucking movie.
Sound like The Accused.
Very similar.
I can't
Yeah, like I said, you gotta watch on HBO Max. Watch True Detective. I think it's season 1 that Woody Harrelson was in. He plays one of the detectives. True Detective is a really good show on HBO Max, but the first season was really good. Season 2 was good. Season 3 kind of faded away, but they for a television show on HBO Max, they put together a pretty damn impressive
Okay.
cast. I mean,
So,
this
True
isn't
Detective was
seasons in
2014 to
order.
2019.
I gotta jump in on this.
Yeah,
I'm
but they
sorry.
had Woody Harrelson, Matthew McConaughey in season 1, Colin Farrell. Colin Farrell in season 2 was wicked in that damn show.
Vince
This
Vaughn's in that
motherfucker,
shit.
this motherfucker showed up at his son's bully's house and with brass knuckles beat the brakes off of his son's bully's dad, and then
Oh
told the
snap! It's
kid
got Kelly
basically.
Riley in it too.
Rachel
She's the
McAdams
chick
is
from
in it.
Yellowstone.
This
The
movie
chick from
talking
Yeah,
about
Yellowstone.
Vince Vaughn is in it.
this damn North Country
Stephen
movie.
Dorff.
You see who's in this movie?
What's that?
The North Country. Sissy Spacek is in this motherfucker.
Yeah, Sissy
Hold
plays
on a minute.
amazing.
Michelle
Sissy Spacek, she's
Monaghan.
another one.
Michelle Monaghan and Jeremy Renner is in here. Michelle Monaghan
Yeah.
did so many damn movies. All these.
What is that movie?
North Country.
North Country. I think it won an Oscar, or it was
Well-
nominated, or something like that.
Yeah, she's in. A
Well, if you
ton of
guys
movies.
don't mind, I'm gonna swap the
2005.
subject up here real quick
Go for it.
Yeah,
bro.
go ahead.
because I was kind of proud of myself that I was able to find this top 10 list on the
and
fly.
real quick, Jeremy Renner plays the guy that supposedly rapes her. Well, he did
She's a
in that movie. I forgot he was in it.
That's another actor. She was hell in the Hurt Locker.
I do like Jeremy Renner.
The Hurt Locker, it felt like a lot of build up
real.
for nothing happened.
that
It was
was
real.
real.
No,
That was
no.
real.
As people that lived it, it was real, and it was hard to watch. But I was expecting him to get blown up.
I understand.
I have not.
Thanks for a
what you
spoiler.
got?
I ain't never watched the movie.
It would bore the shit out of you, Chris.
It will bore
For
you,
somebody
but
like-
you need
for-
to understand. You don't understand PTSD until you see that movie.
Yeah, exactly.
I just don't like slow
For
movies.
Tony and I that actually lived it, it's a different story. But for
I
you,
watched it.
you'd be like, this is boring
I
as shit.
watched it when I was in the desert. I said that might be one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life. That might be one of the most accurate movies for any soldier,
Mm-hmm.
anybody who's ever deployed, ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
I'm not gonna go down
Especially
that
for
road
the
with you.
Yeah,
You can't.
lose.
Not being funny,
You
you,
will
can't.
lose.
Right.
You will lose. You will lose
Not
that
as
fight,
far
sir.
as not as far as the military or a vet aspect, but that's. All right, I'm gonna kind of dabble in this world.
No, sure.
That's the problem with, and I don't have many problems with veterans or anything like that. I have two major areas of problems with veterans.
Sure.
One being the PTSD thing, where you guys think you're the only fucking people on the planet who can have PTSD, and two, these assholes who go out with their stupid cameras and want to do the stolen valor thing.
Right. No.
Like, you have nothing better to do with your fucking free time than to go.
PTSD is
Now, some of those
emphasized.
assholes need to be broken down and tore down, but just because you see a kid wearing a camouflage shirt and all of a sudden you're like, stolen valor!
No, I get that.
That's from some of the
But
Vietnam
PTSD
movies.
comes in a lot of different variations, and a lot of people go through a lot of shit and have seen and done a lot of shit that leads to different forms of
Yeah,
PTSD. But
the issue with
not
the
all
PTSD,
veterans, but there is a certain group of veterans that got it in their thick heads that think that they're the only people who have ever been
right.
through trauma, and
Yes, they are.
only they will understand what PTSD
No,
is.
I agree
You're right.
with you with that.
Yes.
But the thing with the military PTSD, like,
No, I've never been overseas.
is
I've never been in combat or anything like that.
no. But the thing is like,
But
these are people that if they wouldn't have joined the military, would have lived normal everyday lives, and been happy as pigs and shit. And
would they have?
of course, because the first time you see somebody completely disintegrate into a powder of pink smoke or pink dust, it changes you.
But you do realize you do not have to be ever in the military or anything like that to see things
That's what
like
I'm saying.
that
That's,
on
oh
the
no, I
streets.
get that. I get
That's
that.
right.
Or
But
in,
you're
in any
more likely
environment.
to see it in the military.
That's his whole point, and I understand that. But also, here's the one thing people don't realize: as much as we see it here, imagine being over there where you don't have half the support you do stateside.
Right. On top of
Oh
that,
no, exactly.
yes, there is PTSD without being in the military. I concede that point.
Yeah, we
However,
down to that.
when you're there, it is a daily thing.
In the hood, it is too. So I got what Glick is saying.
I was gonna
but
say, depending
like I
upon what
said,
your job is
I
and
used
what
to tell
you
people,
do and
when
where
I
you
came
work
back-
at,
When I came
Stuff
back
like that.
overseas, I used to tell people, I said, y'all are tough around your home front. Go somewhere where it's a whole country to one. Then talk to me about being tough. Because over there, they don't speak your language. You ain't from that neighborhood. You don't even know where the fuck to go. Let's see how tough you really are.
Yeah.
Let's see how much you can really adapt to shit. Because over there, if it really got down, you don't even know where the fuck you running to.
Exactly. And if you're running in the right direction or not.
And watch your step in the process
Amen to that.
with your shit talking asses.
Yeah, I've
But
seen
there's
that
nothing
too.
wrong with you saying PTSD is emphasized for the troops more than it's emphasized for civilians. You are absolutely correct on that. That's the
and,
reason
and,
why we
and
got
like it's no disrespect because I'm one of the
No,
biggest supporter of our troops. I've had the conversations with a lot of people that it's fucked up that in our country that here we go
no, you're
that
fine.
See?
You're fine.
that illegal immigrants get more love and respect and treatment, better treatment than our goddamn veterans who go out and literally put their lives on the line for this goddamn country and can't even get
Yep.
in to see a doctor on a regular basis. But you're going to give some jackoff who flee in their country for no other reason other than the fact that their government hurt their feelings,
Well,
and you're going to give them all kinds of free shit.
We understand that. And
So,
Brother Shane
and I come from a military family. Both my grandfathers served, my dad served. I have friends that served and died and everything else. So, I'm fully supported. But there, like I said, there's a certain group,
there's a line, there's a threshold.
and unfortunately, it's becoming a larger group who thinks that just because they were in the military, that they're above and beyond special than anybody else. And that
well,
doesn't
yeah,
include you two.
which is
That doesn't
why-
include you two
No,
by any
no, but-
means.
No, of course not. But like that's why like where Tony and I differ, where he's like all in for the VA, and I'm.
Well, Tony's all
I'm
about
not
benefits
necessarily-
and making sure people
Right.
are taken care of.
You're saying,
But at the end of the day,
And I can appreciate that.
I have almost no use for it.
But I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
people who go into the military and that's their whole goddamn personality and their whole
You haven't been
their
yet,
whole
Seth.
identity.
you haven't been yet, and I'm not through with you on that either.
It'll-
I have to emphasize the free healthcare more than anything for you and your
No, I
family.
get that. Yeah, but at the end
You
of the
have
day,
to take care of yourself.
I get
mentally
free
and
healthcare
physically.
here. I get.
And that's
you
why
know,
I've never
free
stopped
healthcare
Tony
during
when
that
and Tony's apologized and I've never tried to stop him when somebody comes in here and says that they're a veteran and he's like, "You been to the VA? You got it. I'm 100%
gotta
mentally
catch
and physically. You got to take care of yourself."
I gotta catch myself because you don't want to go there on these broadcasts. But for me,
Yeah.
and as somebody,
I won't let you have a whole
VFW,
broadcast, but I'll give you your time.
Yeah, I'm one of the commanders of my VFW post, I will emphasize the healthcare and the mentality of a lot of vets, and I will try to provide any and every assistance possible because that's what we're supposed to do. Somebody
Right.
helps you, you help another motherfucker, and all the way down. That's why I'm on your ass, Jeff. I know you found where you at down there, but I ain't through with your ass, son. Oh no, sir.
No, I don't care. I don't care what it is, but yeah, you
My
definitely got to
wife's been
make sure
on
you're
for
taking. You can have a
my
goddamn
my wife and
hangnail, and if
my
you have to go to the
my
VA for a
supervisor's
hangnail, take
husband
your
does
ass.
the same thing.
You earned
Listen,
it.
you tell your wife, if your wife got to talk to me, tell her to call me. We'll put a foot in your ass, and I'm gonna let her do it. Mainly from what I've learned and from what I've seen. All jokes aside, anybody who's ever had a uniform, you got an honorable discharge, take your ass up in there. Period. End of story.
Right.
You don't even know what you're entitled to because we don't look hard enough.
Well, that's the problem. Nobody tell you until you ask,
Well, for you all
or
in
you
the
meet
Navy,
somebody like
the
you.
one thing I've heard from my wife from Navy, she didn't know a bunch of her shit. I had to take her, and then the list that was read out to her, she didn't even realize or know. And I was like,
Right.
bring your ass. I said, here we go. Come on.
Well, I mean, literally, like
Bring that ass. Get over here.
I know
I literally told her in that motherfucker,
through the VA, my kids can go to college for free.
if they're 100%.
Right, if you're 100%,
You have to be 100% for that because
and I'm not. I'm
my
not.
boy wasn't. I'm not 100%. And if I
My buddy is.
him and my stepdaughter could have went to college for free. I could wipe out the student loan debts with that.
Yep.
You hear they're going to start taxing on the student loans?
I heard they deferred.
They
them
also
to
talked about
August.
getting rid of it.
Or no, I'm sorry. Not on student loans, on scholarships.
Oh no shit.
Yeah,
That's
so
a
these kids, who have busted their asses, whether it be academically or athletic, and they busted their asses all through school and got a free ride to a college, now they want to tax them.
That's that bullshit.
Fucked up. Now, what happened?
Especially-
Biden came into the presidency. He was going to fight student loans, but they stopped him.
That's
Yeah.
your boy, actually.
Look, well, like I said, they stopped him. And it was known.
The taxes are your boy.
The taxes came from the previous boy, and the shit he did.
Well,
No. The taxes on college students are your boy. Is your boy and his people.
It's the people
brand new.
stopping him. It ain't him. It's the people stopping him. Watch closely.
yeah, that
You better watch a
I do
little
have to
bit
say.
closer.
No. Here's the thing. Before you guys get in an argument, I will play devil's
I can't do
advocate.
an argument. First and
No,
foremost,
no.
Tony and I have never been in an argument.
No.
It's about time we have one.
I'll
Fuck you,
play
Tony.
devil's advocate, and I will, as much as it pains me to say what I'm about to say, is I will stick up for Joe Biden. I don't think Joe Biden knows what he's doing.
I think he's tired of the bullshit.
Well, that's evident. You're not really sticking up for him. You're pointing out the obvious.
No,
So
but-
thanks a lot,
well,
Captain
yeah, okay,
Obvious.
I'll go ahead and point it down. I don't know if you saw the video the other day, but when Obama showed up at that little party, Biden literally walked around the room going, "So nobody wanted to talk with me?"
And there's a part of me that kind of feels bad for it because
I do a little
there's
bit,
a part
but
of me that there's a little
then
tiny
there's me at
small
the gas
part
pump
of me
going,
that,
"This motherfucker!"
it's not even that. It's not even that. It's like I kind of feel bad for him a little bit, but then I look at the assholes who voted for him, and I'm like,
Go get your boy.
you're at the family reunion. You're at the family reunion. You ain't gonna say nothing, but you gonna let it. Hey,
Yeah.
get your people. Get your people. That's your mama. That's my third. That's my third auntie. That's your mama. Get her.
All I know is, and not to get political, but I smell. Is that a red wave I hear?
You smell what the Tony's cooking?
I smell it.
Oh wait, mute your microphone so we can really smell
Oh
it.
no, I
Honest question.
That was a
Honest
reach
question.
around earlier.
I'm gonna end it on this.
yeah, go ahead.
He's not gonna run again, and they don't want the other guy to run. So who the hell does anybody want in office? That's the question.
DeSantis.
I could roll with DeSantis.
That's the question. If we're
You know
knock
who-
both
you know
of
who
them-
I think
if
would
we're
be a
gonna knock
really-
both of them out, who do we want? Who do we want as president?
As president,
Glick.
Jim fucking Jordan all the way. I'm
Glick.
on that team. Jim Jordan, the governor of Ohio, or no, he's the senator from Ohio.
Okay.
Jim fucking Jordan.
I don't even know who the
He's
fuck
no
he is.
nonsense.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know that's what's
Glick
sad.
2024.
I'm probably going for Andrew Yang.
I can see that.
I'm probably going for Yang.
I know
I'm voting for
Sanders would be a bad
Glick
fucking
Tony
idea.
2024.
Bernie's time might be up.
Yeah,
Bernie's done. Stop.
Bernie's time might be
He's
up.
worse off than Biden. That motherfucker's been
Well, no, I think I think
senile
I
for
think I think
20 years.
Bernie can actually talk better than Biden, but at the end of the day, Bernie's way out there in
He's
left
going to
field.
burn out. He's going to burn out because he's so extreme in his speeches. He's going to burn out. They want him in. It's 8 years into the game. He ain't been in yet. I think he's going to be tired. Hillary's probably going to run again. I know she ain't going to win.
Yeah,
So
I
the
know she
question
ain't gonna win,
becomes,
but she's gonna. Well,
the
there
question
is talk
becomes, who's the
lately of her
candidate?
trying to run again.
She's going to run again. Who's going to be the best Democratic candidate? Who's going to be the best Republican candidate? That's what I'm waiting
Well,
on. But I'm done.
you know
I
what? You know what I'd
apologize,
like to
people. I
see.
broke this rule and I did this.
You,
This is
you
my
did.
fault. I
You
It's
yeah.
not
apologize.
Welcome
heated.
to the
It
can of
isn't
worms.
heated.
You opened.
It's not heated. We're good.
I'm gonna say,
No, we're not heated.
and
And
you
again,
might
that's why I
you might
said
have
we're Jeff to Jeff. You and I ain't
to,
never been in a fight.
no, no.
There's a reason.
Uh,
There's a reason why I'm having a certain something mailed to me.
yeah. Well,
I cannot wait. Oh, I cannot wait. That hypes me up so
I'm
much.
I'm
That is my boy. That
I don't know
excites
if
me,
he's gonna
man.
run. I don't know if he's gonna run, but I kind of like to see what Junior can do.
Junior, who?
No, I think DeSantis is
Donald
going to
Trump
run in 2024, and
Trump
DeSantis
Jr.?
is going to be the.
Yeah,
In my, in
I
my
think he'd
honest
be
opinion,
decent.
in my opinion, I think in 2024, DeSantis is going to run, and if Trump ain't with him, Junior will be with him as the VP.
Or Ivanka. I think Ivanka
Now,
would rock it
just
out.
go be pretty and shut up.
She's
No,
going
because
to.
she's
They
got
just
some.
summoned her. They just
She's
subpoenaed her.
smart as hell. I'll give her that. She's smart as a whip.
She's quick as a whip.
If it's not
She
Senior,
is
it'll be
gorgeous.
Junior that runs with DeSantis.
Yeah, I well, correct me if I'm wrong. Junior hasn't held a position in government yet,
I don't think he's
correct?
held a position in government, but
Which means he can't run for president yet.
Ivanka's being subpoenaed, but Trump Jr. has defended the hell out of his father, and I will respect him for that. He defends the fuck out of his father. Now,
Well,
does he know politics is the question.
that's the yeah. But I think if Junior goes up for it, you're gonna get the best of both worlds
No.
because
he's
he
gonna
won't.
get
You
slaughtered.
won't get mean tweets,
He's going to get slaughtered.
but I don't know.
He's going to get slaughtered because they don't like him.
Yeah, well that's the problem with everybody. Nobody likes anybody.
Yeah. What's up,
Curious.
Little B? You can barely hear me. I'm sorry. Thank you. I'm trying to get my voice down so Jason won't sleep. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's great. We gotta get off here soon, anyways. I gotta
Let
get
it be.
these
Yeah, we
kids to
do.
sleep.
Let it be. Yeah, I gotta get ready and get my. I'm gonna finish my dinner up.
Yeah,
Finish
I
this
haven't
beer
eaten
up.
it all. I haven't eaten it all today. I literally, like I said, just before the show, I was able to jump off here long enough to go take a quick shit shower, and then jump back on the show. Tony, even when we were on that little stream today, I was knocking out emails while we were on it.
Yeah, I heard you when you said that's why I was like, if you couldn't make it, that's fine. We was gonna hunt it. I had a couple of ideas I wanted to do on the broadcast and that, so it was cool. I could say that for another. We all brave.
Yeah,
got a
as
couple
much
topics.
as much as it pains me, I literally there's days. Well, hell, last Wednesday, I stopped work long enough to do the podcast because I needed a break because my eyes were starting to hurt from staring at my screen, and I went back to work until midnight.
Podcast should always come first.
Yeah, sorry, but
That
at the
money
end of the
is
day,
sorry,
with the money I'm
I mean,
making,
the podcast could make money if I could get you guys to help fucking share the podcast.
bro.
It's pretty bad. I can't ask other people to share the podcast when my co-host won't share the podcast.
I've been sharing. Did you see the votes?
yeah, I saw it. Yeah, look at that.
Did I see the what?
Yes, but that's called pandering, Tony.
I didn't pander. All I did was
That's not right. The votes are based off of what I do.
Yeah.
Probably you're right. They got tired of you.
I told everybody, I said, stop voting for the white guys, vote for the black guy. BLM's gonna come in here. They're gonna shut us down. They're gonna burn my building. They're gonna set Jeff on fire.
I wasn't bringing beer. I wasn't bringing that. I had other motherfuckers.
No, but with that being said, we are gonna go ahead and wrap up. Sorry, that was my fault, guys. I do apologize. I broke
You
our
opened that can
number
of
one rule.
worms.
I did open the can of
It was
worms.
rational, and some of y'all on podcasts need to learn how to talk
Yeah.
rationally without getting offensive.
But see,
Well,
I mean, that's
exactly.
the beauty. That's
That's
the
a,
beauty of us is we know Tony leans a little bit more left. I lean a lot right. Chris kind of straddles the
I'm
fence a
right in the
little
middle.
bit. But
I'm in the middle.
you do lean a little bit more
I
right
lean more
on
right. I'm more right. I'm more right. I'm
right.
100% more right.
But
But
but we
I'm
can
usually
have
in
a
the middle.
conversation without it getting
Yeah.
heated and you know pretending it's high school and running off to social media to complain to the teacher about they offended me. I'm gonna write down and cry. And oh, by the way, did you see that chick in the courtroom the other day where she started record? She was in like a courtroom and she starts recording as the judge or whoever's banging a gavel. And she's like, he's banging the gavel. He's hurting me. Oh, and she dropped down on the floor and like damn near passed out. This woman was like 35 years old. I was like, grow the fuck up.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It
I'm trying
was.
to wrap the show
I,
up.
I will find it. I will find it and send it to you. You will be disgusted at the human race.
I don't know. A lot of things disgust me by the human race, but that is what it is. But no, we do appreciate y'all listening. We appreciate y'all hanging out. Hanging out. Tony and Jeffrey, I appreciate y'all. Whether you believe it or not, I love you. I enjoy doing this show with you guys. We have fun.
You know that.
You know, it is what it is. Tony, congratulations on your win tonight.
Appreciate it, honestly.
Let's see if you can keep it going next week.
Exactly.
I have a feeling I'm gonna smoke you guys next week.
I don't know.
Just based
It's
on
you know
based
the
off
beauty
of
of
my
this week's list, which I'll go ahead and remind the fans, it is the songs that get you pumped or
hype music.
songs that put you in a good mood. I have to figure out the exact title for it, but we
Always
we
take
all
time.
three
Good
kind of
mood.
understand the concept.
Song that puts you in a good mood.
And-
Say go with
A
that.
song that
Yeah.
puts you in a good mood or hypes you up. That's all it is. It's you
Yeah.
don't gotta. You're thinking too much. You're overthinking it.
Yeah.
And those of you who may hear this, if you've watched this tonight, if you hear the replay, you got until the end of the show Saturday night. Send us your list at Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast at gmail.com.
gmail.com.
And we can get the Chatter's Box of Champions going. But we do appreciate y'all listening. We appreciate y'all hanging out with us. If you haven't already, go ahead and follow us on all social media at Nonsensical Nonsense on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Also, if you haven't already, download the Haps app. Give Nonsensical Nonsense a follow. You can join us live. You can hang out in the Chatter's Box. You can add your 2 cents to whatever we're talking about. We go live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday night with a brand new episode. You can also check out every episode whenever you want on Spotify and everywhere you get your podcast and jollies from. Anywhere you listen to podcasts at, we're there. Just search us up. Send the podcast or the Gmail, Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast at gmail.com. Email us there with anything, whatever you want to tell us.
Catch
We also have a
all
merch
the
store if
video
you're-
episodes on YouTube.
The video
in case
episodes
we-
are on YouTube. You can check out our
Facebook.
merch store if you'd like to support the show through buying merch at teespring.com/Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast. So give us a like, give us a follow, and most importantly, the cheapest, easiest way to support the show, give us a share. Tell your friends about us. You tell 20 friends, maybe 2 of them might like us, and they're going to tell 20 friends, etc., etc., etc.
Ooh, a little Yul Brenner action for you.
You
Nice.
like that? You like that? Little
That's
King
a
of Night?
good pull, sir.
You like that?
I love me some fucking Yul Brenner. That's a good pull.
So it
Yes,
is written,
sir.
so it shall be.
Yes.
Take
Nice.
I am a man of many talents.
the Ten Commandments. That was
I
a
fucking
myth.
love that movie.
Exactly. But with that being said, we're going to wrap the show up the only way we know how with our guys in Blacktop Mojo. Shout out to Matt James. Congratulations on the baby.
Congratulations on the baby.
Congratulations on the
Yes.
tour. And I'm going to fuck this up, and I apologize. So if you hear this, Matt, don't yell at me. I'm not worried about you beating me up because you're not that big. But don't yell at me. He just had a huge article in Voyager Houston. It's a newspaper out there in Houston where they're from. Huge article. They interviewed him. So Matt's got the boys in Blacktop Mojo busting their asses. They're working their asses off, but Matt's got a lot going on in his world. So congratulations, man. But with that being
offense to Rick
said,
James, but they are the new hardest working people in showbiz.
exactly. With that being said, we are going to end this the only way we know how with a little Blacktop Mojo, Wicked Woman. If you don't know who Blacktop Mojo is, check them out wherever you stream music. If you do know who they are, do a friend a favor and tell a friend about them. And Tony, I want to hear an old shit Chuck from you
Yeah.
tonight as the champion.
Remember,
give us
this song is
give it to
too
us.
much rock for one hand.
Sir, can I help you? Do you have any weapons of any kind? Anything to defend yourself? Sir, this is a Speedy Mart.
Speedy Mart.
We have hot dogs,
Hot
two
dogs,
for $1.
$2
I just put them on the
Put 'em
roller
on the
yesterday.
roller
They're pretty good.
They're pretty good.
No, man, like something sharp, something like I can stab, defend myself with. I've got some sharp cheddar combos over there. It's kind of like a Ritz cracker pregnant with cheese,
baby. Boom.
All right. Well,
Nailed
let's
it.
take one of these lighters, and I'm gonna borrow your bug spray, and
After
borrow your
105
bathroom key as
episodes.
well. Yeah, that's
Can I take this $15 lighter? That'd be
there. Make
fantastic.
sure you bring that back. And that'll be $13.62. And I'm gonna have to have exact change, sir.
Blacktop Mojo playing in the background at the Quickie Mart.
Nice. It is.
Whatever, man. Okay. There's that.
Here she comes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Calm down, Jeffrey.
As soon as he comes up, and there she is.
You ready, Tony? Here it comes. Oh shit, Chuck!
Oh, shit, Chuck!
Oh shit, Chuck.
God damn it, Tony! Championship revoked. It goes back to the rightful champ. God damn it!
I said it again.
Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for hanging out. We will be back Saturday night with a brand new episode live here on Haps. We'll see you then. Until then,
Deuces!
Okay, fair enough.
Sorry.
Mother had you, mother made you, motherfuck you.
Join us Saturday night. Same nonsensical channel, same nonsensical time. With that being said, goodbye, motherfucker.